I'm glad to be here voluntarily to testify to help with the committee's work.
Fox News alert, Bill Gates just testified before Congress on his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Christina Coleman with the story. Christina.
Hi, Jesse. The Microsoft co-founder testified before the House Oversight Committee. He says he recalled being aware that Epstein had faced prior legal issues, but did not fully understand the extent of the crimes he committed. He also said he was thankful to testify before the Oversight Committee.
Glad to be here voluntarily to testify to help with the committee's work. I'll start with an opening statement in the hearing room. I hope my testimony is helpful to the important work of the committee to find justice for the victims. Thank you.
Gates' testimony took place behind closed doors, but a transcript of his prepared opening statements were made public. He told the committee that he met Epstein back in 2011 in an effort to raise money for his philanthropic work. He says Epstein claimed he could raise billions of dollars to help with his global health efforts, but never did, and that the relationship ended in 2014. Gates is featured heavily in the document dumps released by the DOJ, but he says he was never interested in being Epstein's friend. Gates also addressed a draft Epstein email accusing him of getting a sexually transmitted disease from Russian girls and asking for antibiotics to secretly treat his then wife. A Democratic congressman in the hearing addressed the emails, telling reporters, quote, Mr. Gates does believe that Mr. Epstein would write emails that were oftentimes untrue. He denies, obviously, some of those claims, and he felt that Mr. Epstein would write an email to himself and just say things that were not true. Gates also said that Epstein knew that he had been unfaithful in his marriage and had tried to use those details about his affairs as leverage to further his agenda. Gates said, quote, Epstein was working to use information about my infidelities, in addition to many lies that he layered on top to pressure me to re-engage with him. Now, Gates said those efforts did not work and that he never victimized anyone and never witnessed nor had any indication that Epstein was engaged in ongoing criminal conduct. So a lot was said in that hearing, Jesse.
There sure was. Christina, thank you so much.
Stop being a baby flesh eater. Mr. Gates, what was this question?
Warning. The Federal Communications Commission has determined the following content to be emotionally harmful. Snowflakes should not view this content under any circumstances, even if supervised by a G.I. Joe, Navy SEALs, Army vet, or someone with good common sense. The views and opinions expressed, including the depictions of persons of color, corrupt politicians, white people with or without a tan, haters who have yet to brush their teeth typing angrily in the comment section with hot breath syndrome, do not reflect any official policy or position of the U.S. government. This program contains graphic language, dark comedy, unique intelligence, creativity, a high credit score, and high blood pressure when triggered. This program has also been accused of racism, violence, misogyny, mansogyny, feminism, MGTOWism, defacement of celebrities, and of course, being a bully. Welcome to Thought Crimes.
Thought Crimes.
The jig is up.
Good morning, everyone. This is your girl, Sincere. Welcome to Thought Crimes, and I'm here with...
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your man, Prince Solomon, back in the building again. Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you guys are doing okay, too. So, look, folks, we're going to be talking about, of course, slimy Bill Gates and, of course, a committee, politicians believing in his defense better than they did Carmelo Anthony. And then also, we're going to be talking about 50 Cent out here. Not. All right.
Gee, you
So there are people now, for the first time, people are saying, since 50 Cent's been shot 9 times, they're saying for the first time 50 Cent is holding an L in his career.
This is true blood in the water for him. You know, we was talking about how a lot of people who are tired of Jay-Z, they feel like there's the sharks feel like there's blood in the water. Well, they feel like there's blood in the water for Curtis through Daphne. And you see Rick Ross going after
Tony Yayo.
Tony Yayo and
Murder
Uncle,
Inc.
Uncle Murder.
Yeah, Uncle Murder Inc.
Because of this Daphne situation.
Yeah.
You have 50 Cent who's, crying and complaining, saying that she's an unfit mother. She's embarrassing the child, which is ironic because some felt that 50 Cent was doing that with Shaniqua, where a lot of their behind-the-scenes stuff should have stayed behind the scenes instead of being brought out to the public, which, of course, is 50 Cent business at the end of the day. But nonetheless, he's put out other people's business as well.
All right,
so
we're going to get into that.
A lot of people feel it's fair game.
Yeah, I mean, listen, folks, there are no kid gloves with any of this, all right? I'm not trying to have a bunch of nuances with these rap niggas because they don't think that clearly, all right? Surely at some point in time, 50 Cent has to understand that he was going to get clapped somewhere, right? So, of course, they are making fun of him online. Now, to the point that Sin brought up a couple streams ago, a lot of the guys that are riding with academics and Aubrey, right, they are supposed to be working with the unit general, G-Unit General 50 Cent. They're supposed to be working with each other to uproot Jay-Z. Whatever hairstyle Jay-Z has, right? But, as I always say, to slow down, brothers, men, particularly heterosexual men, okay? I think some of the bisexual brothers are out there. They're doing their thing. But usually, mostly, with the brothers, you throw a pair of breasts in their face. That's it. All right? That's it. We forgot what we were supposed to do. I'm sorry we got distracted with breasts. We got distracted with the backside. All right?
Academics was all teeth.
You had a Freudian slip. Academian, right? Academian, he did slip. He forgot what he was supposed to do.
His all teeth.
He forgot his campaign to uproot Jay-Z's hairline, all right? So Daphne has been out here collecting souls. You seen her on Adam 22. She was on Academics. She's been making her rounds. She's been going live.
She running the streets, baby.
And 50 has been playing Sauce Walker. But Sauce Walker is dissing Drake.
50 been playing Sauce Walker because 50 Cent is sensitive about Daphne. Daphne has been clapping her ass cheeks to Drake.
Everywhere.
She been saying that. She said, she had a hierarchy. She said, Kendrick's here, Drake's here, and then Adam 22 is better than both.
Woo! Got y'all.
50 Cent.
She got y'all.
50 Cent baby mama is so downtrodden that Adam 22 is her king.
Man, she out here pimping.
This is the most.
Whoever she in front of is who she make feel good.
And I would say this.
I gotta get it.
We
gotta get it.
Rick Ross was taking a little bit of L's because he's being way too emotional and sensitive about Drake. We just want to see you win.
You saw they had him at the airport, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was trying to hide himself.
But I think Rick Ross now,
he may have a comeback.
He's having a comeback after all that sensitivity because, let me tell you why. Tia is less embarrassing than this. Why? Why would Tia be less embarrassing than Daphne in this situation? Daphne is out here going to anybody, famous, important, or bum.
She's marketing herself. Out here promoting herself.
In the lowest forms that you could think of frequency. And 50 Cent went out at a convention that's supposed to be about women in business.
He got emotional.
50
got emotional in a suit. 50, if you was in a tank top, I would get it, but you got emotional in a suit.
And I think 50 Cent can't think straight about Jay-Z right now either.
Damn. You know what? See, if Jay-Z was smarter, he would have sent out in the streets OnlyFans models. That's it. Jay-Z,
you mean like Shark?
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, there you go. Jay-Z was thinking way too deep. Daphne has harmed the anti-Jay-Z movement as it stands right now.
They're confused.
They are confused. You got 50 so emotional.
They're disjointed.
He playing Sauce Walker. And now you know Sauce Walker just went on a Texas tirade against the Canadian Drake. But here 50 up there talking about, I said avoid condom. I said, okay, 50, your kid gonna be online. Daddy wanted to not keep me? That's how emotional these guys have gotten.
But I will say
over
this.
the situation.
No, we're not surprised because the pennies.
We talked about, we call them the pennies. These are the 50-cent stands.
And this is not a I told you so. This is just going back into our back catalog.
We got to say I told you so, Sin. We have every right to say I told you so by the fact that they are down in this situation.
In the back catalog, we said 50 Cent constantly bringing up his firstborn, his first baby mother, and then also constantly crying and complaining about everybody else's relationship like Nas and Jay-Z and so on. We said eventually it was going to come and bite him in the ass. And you know what the penny said back then? Shut up, you broke niggas. Stop. 50 Cent is our Lord and Savior. You know, remember our esoteric stream we had yesterday about how people worship people, right?
Yeah.
Idolizing 50 as a deity.
But Daphne ain't broke.
And the pennies was out there crying, saying he could talk about whatever funky bitch he wants to talk about.
I said that.
And back then with the gender wars too, them black bitches can't shut
it's
up.
the black ones.
They can't shut up. Now all of a sudden, fast forward,
a Filipino
Malaysian woman got his ass.
A Filipino pimpstress.
She whoring a whore tour, which I don't care about. That's her business. That's as an individual. But she's going through this tour, basically smiling, dragging 50 Cent to the ground, and saying she is still in love with Diddy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is one of the
gotta get into it, Sin.
Embarrassing moments for any type of person who called himself a PIMP.
On the Whore Run 3.
I don't know what you heard about me.
And I saw 50
but you
said,
can't get $1 out of me.
it's just a bunch of baby member drama. I said, oh, you're not supposed to be playing Saucy Walker. What did I tell you guys over and over and over again, like Tim McGraw and Nelly? Boys and girls, I want to speak to the teenage little guys right now. You don't take shit from rappers. All of the shoot 'em up, gang, bang, bang theory, at the end of the day, a woman will have them to down the ball at any point in time. The only reason why I'm saying that, 50 has made it his business, and I usually look at it as like cheap shots, or if you're squabbling with an opponent and they're like, yeah, your bitch, your girl, your girlfriend, your wife, da-da-da-da-da-da, yeah, she harder than you. I usually recognize, oh, this person ain't got no snap game. They ain't got no roast game.
Wait, don't.
So, hold on, Sid.
Don't bypass that.
We're going to have to put the bypass that. I'm going to down that one real quick. I got to say this, Sid. No, I got to say this, Sid. I just can't be stopped. We got to stop coddling these niggas. We can't be stopped on this one. Daphne Joy came outside and fucked up the game.
Well, I was going to say she's Helen of Troy. Daphne is Helen of Troy for hip hop niggas.
So
and so this is the trophy.
Here's the thing, nigga. Usually, if the word game ain't on point, you know where they go next, right? So he went after Khalees, right? Now, I ain't here to say Khalees is the angel or Nas is the angel either. I'm just saying we recognize the tactic, right? Because he first started with Ja Rule. Your mammy and your wife with them dirty ass kids. And people was like, man, we like that New York greasy talk shit, right? Yeah. Still on that nigga Ja Rule. That's what they were saying. He rolled over to Nas. Now the hip hop peers was like, well, hold on, Fifth. Wait a minute, that's Nas. You can't say that. But I was like, 50's gonna say it the same way he did it to Ja, right? So now he did the same thing to Tia. Remember the whole Tia tale, the Smooth magazine shoot. He went on a tour online, and he was releasing sex tapes of, allegedly Rick Ross's, the mother of his children, or whatever the case was. And everybody was laughing, ha, 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 ha.
Well, he lost there because she actually was able to win a lawsuit against 50 Cent.
Revenge porn.
And she had got a lot of money in his piggy bank. And this is really important because if Daphne was doing all of this, he was with her, but he never had a child by her, it wouldn't be a problem. You procreated with her, and this is actually the biggest L ever. 50 Cent's career. You said you was a PIMP, not a CIMP.
It's an SIMP.
Yeah. and and basically, you like tarnish your whole thing here. People gonna look at you as you just bloated and salty right now.
See, let's get the roast on, love. We already know what's going on with Fifth. He fucked up.
You fucked up, 50.
You fucked up, nigga. It's just what it is. Cause listen, 50 been out here for years. He just did it with Papoose. Yeah, he just did it with Papoose. So Daphne, and there's no gag order. Cause guess what?
She not a black woman.
She not a, there you say it again, sis.
She not a black woman.
Hi-ya!
So you did all that drama with your first baby mama, gag ordered her, just so Malaysian can come out here and say whatever the fuck she want. If she wants to say 50 Cent is a bum, she can say it. If she wants to do a documentary that's not in favor of 50 Cent, she can do it. If she wants to say Adam 22 is more handsome, or I want to follow him around, he my new daddy, she can do it.
Realistically, and this is the entire industry, that's what I was saying to the little fellas, do not believe these niggas. I'm telling you all, they fight, they cry, they scream about women all day. They simp over women all day. And it ain't even nothing wrong with you, quote unquote, being in love with a woman, but these guys want to be pimps. That's the problem.
S-I-M-P.
They want to be pimps. That's the only thing about it. I know guys, they like, oh, no, it's cool. No, it's that y'all want to be pimps on top of that. I don't even care if you T-Pain and you in love with a stripper club, because there are niggas that are like that. They love strippers. They shower them with gifts. They make sure everything is straight. How's your girlfriends? They good? They want money too? Fine. Not the rappers, though. They do all of this, and they be simps behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So
even Sauce Walker being a big ass simp, you sent your baby mother to get screwed by Drake as a honey trap, and then she started to talk more favorable about Drake because he got more money.
You heard what she said? Wait a minute, isn't Sauce Walker a cancer male as well?
Yeah, and
oh my goodness, fellas, what y'all doing?
She was also over there with Adam 22.
Did you hear what she said though?
What'd she say?
See, Daphne's going to be slicker with it because she's not mentioning Fifth. But she is fucking with him outside, though.
She psychologically is fucking with him.
She is fucking with him outside. Because now you see him dancing on a plane to Sauce Walker. All right?
And you know damn well 50 Cent is losing his mind.
Come
you
on.
taking subliminal shots at Drake just because Daphne was shaking them ass cheeks to a Drake song.
But why did Sauce make the song, though? So you dancing to the song that is making Sauce look like a simp. And you looking like a simp. So it's a simp dance. This is a simp revival.
It is a simp dance for sure, yeah.
So what are we doing here? And I'm only saying this because a lot of the niggas keep talking like they're pimps. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Now, me growing up, have I actually seen pimps and been around them? Yes. And they don't act like that. But they're not nothing to be celebrated or glorified. Because a lot of times the niggas are psychopaths, right? These guys are guys that happen to rap very well on beat, right? If any other persuasion, they would be theater kids.
Right. Also, I would say, Lady Bell, I would get you if 50 Cent wasn't mentally fragile. Nah, it's a major loss. It would be a 50 loss, 50%, if he wasn't crying on stage about her, saying she wasn't in the documentary, dancing to Sauce Walker because she was shaking her ass cheeks to a Drake song. No, 50 Cent's too sensitive. He's too sensitive. Sorry, Pennies. He's too sensitive with this one.
And she won't stop touring.
And she ain't gonna stop her tour either.
And you can't gag mouth or gag order her because she ain't black.
Big simpin', spin and cheese.
And we gotta be real.
Big simpin' up in NYC.
Yeah, we gotta be real about the bigotry in rap. Let's be real. They don't gag the white girls. They don't gag the Asian girls. All right? So let's call that out right now. It is what it is. All right? So, yes, he's dancing to the song. He said he should have wore rubber. She's not saying, you know what, I should have had an abortion.
No.
She actually seems pretty cool. You almost forget that she does have a kid by 50.
She do hang out like she don't got a kid. she is out here like she don't even have a kid.
Sorry, pennies, simp down. Simp down. It is what it is. We'll see what happens. But Academic is talking about he was about to go in his pocket for Daphne.
He about to spend some money.
He said, I'm about to go in my pocket for Daff.
Take him out of the hood. Get him something good. But I don't fucking need him. Talk about what's the reason.
That's it. But I stabbed on. Listen, that's something I don't get involved with. That is the one thing niggas will become treacherous and fight for women. Just in general. It's man down.
Sometimes it's a honey bun. You
Say
heard that story with David Banner and Jeezy. Jeezy smacked somebody for a honey bun. In the
Jeezy
studio,
allegedly was going through a very aggressive trap fat nigga phase. Because he doing sit-ups now. But at that time, y'all remember Pudgy Jeezy. And they said that the nigga really liked his honey buns. And somebody got pistol whipped in the studio over a honey bun.
Before we get back to 50 Cent, though, we got a super chat by Ariel. A lot of people who are for Spurs Nation was disappointed because the New York Knicks had a comeback, and it was
29 points, the greatest in finals history.
Finals history.
So shouts out to you, Ariel.
A major comeback by the Knicks.
Yeah.
So this is a real interesting game.
A lot of boneheaded, stupid-ass plays on the Spurs' behalf. Why were they shooting all them ugly-ass three-pointers?
Ariel is not happy. He believes Fox and Mitch Johnson need to be deported. Also, shout out to Angel Reese. I do want to say this. This is not I Told You So either. When Angel Reese first came into the WNBA, there were a lot of haters saying she don't got it, which is weird because you saw her rebound game. And then also a lot of she was a great defensive player. You already know she needed to work. She needed to work on her offense a little bit, but you could tell she was always going to be a double machine. And if she goes to the max of what she's capable of being, she can even become a triple threat when it comes to the stats. So a lot of people were hating, and right now she's breaking records not only for the WNBA continuously, but also for the NBA. The Atlanta Dreams is winning way more games with her on their roster. And, you know, I personally think when it came to Angel Reese, people weren't speaking basketball. They were in their feelings about stupid shit. If you like Caitlin...
It was a bigot war.
Yeah, if you like Caitlin Clark, okay, so what? You can enjoy the Indiana Fever and like Caitlin Clark, but the people who were, like, being all emotional and not focusing on where this... woman had the opportunity to grow in her game and where she has the possibility of growing into was ridiculous.
It was a race war. And they keep trying to have this old raggedy ass race war. You know what? This is one of the sorriest wars to get started. Niggas been trying to start, and crackers have been trying to start race wars for how many years now? They won't actually go in the streets and shoot and kill each other. They do shit like boxing, sports, basketball, Caitlin Clark, and Angel Reese. They don't even play the same positions.
No, they
don't. You
can
sell me on the race war if they played the same position.
Well, now things are finally fixing themselves because they're doing Caitlin versus Paige Beckner, which is better.
That's better.
That makes actual sense.
White on white crime. Keep it
there. Just because, first of all, Angel Reese is sassy and so is Caitlin Clark. You can't be crying about the hand thing back in where she was over there with LSU. But then you didn't have a problem with what Caitlin Clark did.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark
did to Raven when she's like, bitch, you can't even shoot a three. And also, shout out to Raven Johnson for having tenacity to still fight through it, the embarrassment at that moment, and become still a great player, and she's on the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark right now.
Caitlin Clark, nobody says nothing when she does her Shooter McGavin gunshot hand shit. All right, nobody says anything when Caitlin Clark is on her Tom Cruise shit, her Top Gun shit. All right, so I don't want to hear it. You know, I think sports fans in general, for the WNBA, particularly the guys, like I said before, a lot of sensitivity because it wasn't about basketball.
Remember that ugly ass nigga with the white wife who was talking all that shit?
RJ3 with the dirty foot wife, and people was telling me, Prince, leave her alone. I said no.
And he
no mouthful.
And he retweeted the monkey shit that nobody was paying attention to. He did that shit on purpose.
I said, nigga, if you want to be clever, you and that monkey got the same haircut.
I'm so glad he did.
Get him out of here.
I'm so glad the internet bullied him.
I'm glad.
To stop talking about the WNBA. Shut your punk ass up.
And bullied his pig wife off the couch. Get her out of here. All right?
Super chat.
Okay, nah, we not doing that. All right? You sitting up there trying to have a little cultural lynching spree. You brought your white wife to the lynch. We don't do that. All right then. Ron314 says Angel is tied for second most double-doubles in a 75 games with Blake Griffin. Yeah, I saw that stat yesterday. Shaq is her mentor. We appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, her mentor is number one.
Yeah. So I think, and I'm so glad she was able to come to the Atlanta Dream. I said this will be most appropriate, and it's a culture that. Look, Chicago's a dope culture.
They're going to be like, yo,
Chicago, y'all know it. I got family there.
They're going to say we biased because we in Atlanta.
Y'all know it.
So
but
what?
Chicago niggas know them white folks in them offices do not like niggas. Let's be real, because y'all got to go back even to Michael Jordan in the front office. There was some people, they was like, we need to send this dusty nigga on.
Well, the Chicago Sky wasn't protecting their number one prospect.
And she had a hater in there.
They were hating on her.
And
Atlanta Dream, no hate.
No hate.
And,
go eat at the Varsity.
It's very chocolatey in Atlanta, so she's getting really good publicity.
Yeah, man. So, it is what it is. I'm very happy. I did laugh at the Knicks and Spurs situation. I had to watch the highlights. I did tell Sin, I said, hey, we should check out Game 4. Then we did some other stuff. We had to take care of some other stuff, and then I went to sleep. But I woke up the next day, today, and at first I saw there was fights in New York. I was like, damn, did Trump show up again? And then it was like, Knicks fans go crazy in New York. And I saw Tracy Morgan crying, and they said they win Game 4. I said, oh, that's good. They one game away.
Yeah, before I went to bed, I saw that they won.
One game away.
So I was like, that was an incredible. Because, you had all of them, Spike Lee, when they were down, they were in tears.
Yeah.
They were like, damn.
They blew a 29-point lead and lose by 1. And then Wemby, he said, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It's painful.
The Trump stimulus wasn't there.
Now, what I will, it true.
Bad luck Trump wasn't there.
He was supporting an immigrant when he showed up. Now, the only thing I said I would like to see from Wemby, and I know it's his first time go around, but I think he should really own that situation and say, as the leader, we let our team down. I let my team down, but we'll be back in it. So they got to go to San Antonio. There's a good chance that the Knicks could bring it home or bring it final, just wrap this series up in San Antonio. But there's going to be some dirty tactics in San Antonio to at least stay alive, because the Spurs want to stay alive for one more game. All right, well, but right now the series is 3-1.
The NBA look like they're making a comeback because they haven't seen these type of reviews in a long time. This is going back to the
because LeBron ain't in it.
Back in back in Michael Jordan era, they started to get those type of reviews again.
Yeah. Look, I'm just telling you all.
LeBron eventually was making things boring after a while.
Listen,
it's too much going on with crying about not having enough. It was getting annoying.
And
even though he's an amazing, legendary, iconic player.
Legendary icon. And we knew Zion couldn't step up and do it because he got biscuits in his mouth.
He got too fat.
All right.
And he got too caught up with sex and food.
Oh, man, he down in Louisiana.
He was another big disappointment.
Big butts and biscuits. That's it. I said that nigga ain't going to make it. Crawfish and everything. He ain't going nowhere. But yeah, the ratings are very high. This is a very anticipated series. This is a good rebrand for the NBA because y'all got to admit, y'all have been boring. We got tired of seeing LeBron eliminate niggas off Survivor Island. People got tired of Ja Morant showing up with pistols and everything.
Yeah, it was getting out of control. LeBron blaming everybody. Westbrook, you're the problem.
Yeah.
This guy, you the problem. You the
Right.
problem. You the problem. Like every fucking day. And then he kicking people. Like he kicking people off the Lakers every fucking day. Coaches, players.
You know when they lost it?
It was getting very obnoxious. Then, like you said, Ja Morant doing gunplay
Gunplay,
24/7.
all day, bro.
You know, Zion becoming a fat ass and fucking every day and eating biscuits all day, not doing his fucking work.
And then sometimes with Ant-Man, and I know he from Atlanta, but sometimes with Ant-Man, I'm like, nigga, what are we doing here? So they say he's supposed to be getting Giannis. So Ant-Man and Giannis, I think that should be a pretty dope combination. That'll definitely keep the series, any further series, interesting. But no, overall, and I'm not saying, Wemby has been doing his thing, but this is a better rebrand for NBA Finals because
I agree.
This is a great rebrand.
Even when we had Oklahoma versus Spurs, it was a great game.
Yes, it was a great game.
Fun.
SGA's been tearing things up. Exactly.
I just look.
Yeah.
People did really get tired of because with the Lakers, every time you got excited about a roster, he would switch it up.
Say them all.
Yeah.
Get rid of all of them.
Like even the bubble. After the bubble, it just was too much, and people.
Get rid of the coach. Get rid of the staff. I don't like the way that janitor's dressed. Get rid of him too.
LeBron, man, I'm a fan of yours.
Okay, get rid of this person. No, you can stay. No, wait. You can go keep the pad. Leave the pad here. You want me to sign that?
And then he goes to the press and start crying like he's the victim. LeBron, everyone is blaming you for getting rid of half of the roster on the Lakers team and the assistant coach. Why are you always to blame?
Well, when it comes to, I really, I take ownership of that as a leader. I just didn't have all the pieces there at the time. And, you think I traded too many niggas?
That's what the reports are. And you're thinking about getting rid of the GM as well.
I got rid of Anthony Davis, Drake, Russell Westbrook.
You even got rid of the little nigga who went over to Oklahoma, who's doing his thing.
Well, you can't say I'm
He
digging.
went to Chicago, then
Yeah.
he went to, Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the Mexican.
The little bald white boy that he used to be your lucky charm. You got rid of him too, just because he asked for a little bit of more money.
He's Cuban. I also got rid of Jeannie Buss, though. What do you think about that? That's a first.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so listen. I mean, look, on one part of it, I was like, man, do I want to see LeBron, get one ring, but in a glorious moment?
He has it in him. He's still in shape, and he did good.
He did an interview recently. They asked him what album he's listened to. What do you think it is? Come on, sing. Come on,
The
sing.
Fall Off, of course he's listening to The Fall Off. It's a good album. Will we survive the let out? Will we survive the let out?
Yeah, so, I think it's a fantastic rebrand. But, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. That was one of the worst blown leads in my lifetime I've seen in NBA final history, besides the Warriors being up 3-1.
I was going to say, because people are going to say one of the biggest historical ones is when the Cavaliers whooped the Warriors' ass with Kyrie and LeBron.
But the only reason why I'm going to put this one a little bit, just a slight nod over the Cavaliers, because you still had LeBron and you still had Kyrie, right?
You trying to underestimate the New York Knicks? Oh, y'all hear this from New York City? He said y'all not on the same level as a LeBron and Kyrie Cavaliers.
The reason why I'm saying that, because look at some of New York fans. They're like, man, we in the finals. Because look how cocky Wemby and the Spurs got.
Tenacity.
They're like, we just going to hit threes from behind the arc all day. Once they hit, I'm going to be honest with you. Once you see I looked at the highlight reels and I was like, just the first 8 threes, I'm like, that's just too much, y'all. And you have a 29-point lead, you just start hitting threes. Also, that's another thing I am so glad. Look, Steph Curry is one of the greatest shooter we've ever seen. But I am glad like that his dynasty for what he's been able to. I am glad gracefully he's starting to age out because everybody he did change the league when he started doing that. He's definitely one of the more influential players in the league.
And then everybody else was hawking threes. It's like, come on, stop. Can we have
So I'm looking at the Spurs. I'm like, why were they hitting all them goddamn threes like that? When you an elite like that, you gotta just chip away your opponent. You just gotta keep,
If the threes start not to fall, it's time to do
mid
something
shot,
else.
mid range. Let's go. Mid range layups, mid range layup foul, and all, defense. All that. I just thought Wemby and them, and Wemby said something interesting. I did watch his press conference because this is his first like real big punch in the chest, and I said, all right, now I get to see what you're made of, right? And he was like, we got too gritty.
Just like LeBron got too greedy. Yeah, I was talking about Alex Caruso.
Yeah,
that was one of LeBron's lucky charms, and
that was a bad move.
He got kicked off the Lakers.
That was the Alex Caruso trade was a horrible move.
We know Rob Pelinka is ass. We've been talking about him.
He said he was doing the Queen's Gambit.
But we want to focus on LeBron right now because we focus a lot of streamed already on Rob Pelinka with his stupid Queen's Gambit comment.
Yes.
But LeBron is definitely a part of the play as well.
Yeah, it was definitely a trash situation. And look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Would I still like to see maybe if LeBron can get his 5th ring? I don't know how I feel about that right now. I like the new energy. I like the excitement
right now in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you why I said why I didn't feel the way I feel is the reason why I feel is the way I feel is because it was the Anthony Davis trade for me. The way it went down, the way they did AD, and remember
they know that he was already Mr. Glass when they got him.
And y'all got to remember they traded a whole roster for AD.
Mm-hmm.
Lonzo Ball got up out of here. Jordan Poole up out of here. And then they did the weird overnight Illuminati trade with AD. They sent him to Dallas, sent the Dallas star player to L.A. And I know he was upset because he wasn't going to be able to eat Wingstops like he wanted to.
No, and also remember, LeBron is still in the mix because Westbrook made that be known.
Yes, Westbrook talked about that.
Westbrook talked about when LeBron did him dirty and the whole Lakers organization.
Yeah.
But he talked about how fake LeBron was and that he be a part of shit that people don't be recognizing he be a part of.
Why would you say I'm saying? Why would he say that? Why am I? No. The Westbrook. Okay, I got you.
Remember, LeBron's mentor is the Takeover, Jay-Z.
Takeover. Well, nigga, if you got to make decisions, make them. I don't think we've ever seen anybody that was able just to trade so many niggas like Pokemon.
Gotta catch them all.
I've never seen nothing like that. And at some point, I said, you know what? This is going to interrupt LeBron's opportunity to get a 5th ring. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so hats off to the New York Knicks. They're gonna have a dirty fight in San Antonio, though. All right, but from what I saw from Wemby, it looked like the air got taken out of him.
The
air looked like it's been taken out of Wemby. I don't know how much ambition is he going to have.
He got to fight.
Yeah.
You got to fight because them New York Knicks, they ain't going to give up. You got to fight.
Well, you got to fight.
They like Wolverine. Like little Wolverines. You know the animal? That animal never gives up. It don't care if it's going up against a lion.
Yeah. So Wemby, I mean, look, Wemby looked like, hey man, because he looked upset, but I didn't understand the tactic. I said that's way too much. They were so comfortable. They actually felt like they were going against 2009, 2012 Knicks. The way they were playing against.
If the Knicks win, are we gonna get another New York song from Fat Joe, Ja Rule, and Jadakiss?
We know we get one from Remy Ma.
Boom, boom. Throw her in there too. We gonna get a new one.
If New
I
York,
got 100 clips.
If
Nigga,
New York,
I'm from New York.
I got 100 guns, 100. That's a good one. No, if the New York niggas are smart, let's say the Knicks win. The rappers, all of the rappers that are visible now should get on an anthem, and y'all need to do a throwback posse cut. Tell Joe Budden to get his ass off the couch. Get your Mexican, Dominican, Puerto Rican ass off the couch, Joey.
You think? I don't know. Joe, well, he is trying to get rid of that gut, so maybe he will go on the mic.
Get on the mic. Ja Rule, get on the mic. Jada Kiss, fat ass skinny Joe, get on the mic. 50 Cent, mumble on the mic.
No, this is why 50 Cent is down bad. He's not even enjoying the Knicks.
No, Daphne is.
Why his ass not even at the at the game? Was he at the game? Let me double check.
Yeah, let's double check before we lie on 50.
Let's see.
We don't want to lie on 5th. But was that nigga at the game?
Everybody in the chat, was 50 Cent at the Knicks game?
Yeah.
Was he there?
If New York niggas win, because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to see no more Remy Ma, French Montana, block raps. I want you niggas to get in the studio.
Well, I want some more block raps, but I want it with Remy and other people. No offense, but French Montana be like...
Ain't he from Africa?
I like the block thing. I just didn't like French Montana's
I think they need
voice.
to get in the studio.
I just think they needed they could do both. I like the block thing, but I just
But when they do the block thing, it's always like one nigga or two niggas like Remy and French.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Mix it up. Like have people who can actually get down on there with Remy and all
Just
that.
have Bobby do ad libs. Oh, 50 wasn't. They said
50 was home feeling tender. Exactly. That's why people can't tell us something not going on with 50 Cent.
Yeah, because 50 should be at the game.
You should be living the life. Who cares that your baby mama going around on this whole tour? Bro should have been at the game.
And we know that nigga ain't scared of Jay-Z.
At the front side seats.
Yeah, Jay-Z at the game with his afro that they calling a wig.
I don't know. If you that tender where Daphne got that much power over you where you can't even have fun with the Knicks, I don't know what to tell
50
you.
need to listen to Iceman. That's what he needed. He need to learn from Drake. Drake was getting his ass. He was getting beat in 2024. Y'all still can't fuck with me. Yeah.
He tried to say that Drake would be at the Knicks game before.
How you gonna play Sauce Walker before Iceman? Nigga, I'm not playing that.
Because Daphne ass cheeks got the Iceman first. Yeah. Yes, Jay-Z was there, everyone. He was at the Knicks game.
Yeah, because what did Drake say at the end of, what was it? Was it Make Them Pay? He said, where's the innocent Drake? We won't be seeing him again. Where's the sensitive Fifth? We won't be seeing him again. That's what you should play.
I don't like emotionally sensitive all over the place 50.
I don't like it either.
It looks pathetic.
It don't feel like the threatening era of New York that I've come to know and love. It don't feel like 03 New York. All right? It's feeling like safe zone Mamdani New York.
Speaking of zones.
Okay.
Bill Gates.
Trill Gates.
Y'all heard it there. Capitol Hill to talk about Jeffrey Mix. Now, for those who don't know, we were the first hip-hop platform to talk about Jeffrey in 2015 and 16. You can go check out our documentary on this stuff on Patreon.
Circle of Power.
The Circle of Power. You can check it out on Thought Crime's Patreon. So, obviously, Bill Gates is lying. First of all, Jeffrey Mix was already a convicted pedo.
Yeah, Jiffy Mix. Yep, let's go.
He had 1 year time served because he was a part of a powerful power vacuum in politics and espionage, intelligence agency. So he got off with a really, really good deal.
Yes.
And Woody Allen, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Steve Bannon, Tommy Mottola, and a lot of other people still.
Noam Chomsky.
Noam was still hanging out with him even after being convicted of being a pedo.
Even the wheelchair guy, Stephen Hawkins.
Yes. So, obviously, we all know Bill Gates is lying.
Yeah, of course he's lying.
They said Jeffrey Mix sounds disgusting. I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's gross. It's gross. Also, real quick, I'll address this real quick before going back to Bill Gates. Ariel said, wasn't 50 back in Drake? He was. But you remember, people are sensitive about women. Daphne is Helen of Troy. So Daphne, it seems like she's messing up 50 Cent's plans. But getting back to Bill Gates, he claimed that Jeffrey was talking to himself in the emails. That he never asked.
He's a lying little bitch.
He never asked Jeffrey for advice on how to cure STD for his wife. That he allegedly was putting in her smoothies.
I'm not going to lie.
And another thing he allegedly lied about is that he said, well, the blackmailing didn't work. Obviously, you did got blackmailed with your dumb ass. You was having sex with Russian prostitutes, and you got. Just like Jeffrey and Ghislaine had a lot of people got with their blackmailing operation.
He got served. You right? No, go. You can continue, saying. Go ahead.
No, yeah, he got served.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, because
come on, this is
he up there lying though.
Bill Gates does not understand boundaries. He allegedly didn't even respect the boundaries of his own wife's body, let alone everybody else. He tries to force all this type of stuff in people's bodies. Fake meat. Poop tea. Yeah. He tried to force also certain vaccines that people don't want from him. It's not like people are against vaccines, but the jig is up. They understand what you up to, nigga.
You know another thing about Bill Gates? I'm gonna tell you what was more shocking to me with these revelations. Believe it or not, I wasn't even surprised that Bill Gates is tied into like Russian girls. I mean, come on now.
I mean, look at him.
Look at him. All right, just let's stop there.
But remember the propaganda.
The
Prince,
other side,
as we talked about in one of our previous streams, he was promoted as a. He was promoted.
He's a philanthropist. It's bullshit.
Yeah,
it's
like in school, like you say, they made him a Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, I didn't trust Mr. Rogers.
I don't trust Mr. Rogers either.
Right. I know he did, but I still didn't trust him.
They had Bill. Remember, Bill Gates was promoted at Mr. Rogers. He wore the same sweaters, the same shoes, glasses.
The only thing that was surprising to me about Bill Gates is that he was still having sex with his wife. That she caught something from him. And I was surprised by that. That part shocked me. I said, because clearly this is definitely something arranged here.
Why is that shocking? People do arrange stuff and still have sex all the time.
You know why that's shocking, Sam? Because, first of all, look how... I don't want to go into details. But I was not shocked by the allegations because Bill Gates has always looked weird to us growing up.
I wasn't surprised by the alleged allegations of giving his wife STDs because his psychology of how he operates is violation. And it's usually when it comes to diseases, the human body. That's why she said in the interview, we're not friends, we're not nothing anymore.
I think he did some other stuff.
Of course he did. And then he also was slinging his alleged STD peen at the company, at Microsoft.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, at 6 p.m. tomorrow, Be More and Sin will be live, okay? The link is in the chat. You guys can get over there to the Patreon post and hold your seats down. Get yourselves over there, too, because Be More and Sin will be live at 6 p.m. That will be tomorrow. All right, that's the esoteric tier, boys and girls. All right, Be More and Sin. They're going to be breaking some things down, having fun like they normally do. All right, so be sure to get over there to the post right here and the esoteric tier. You'll be able to click on from there. Grab your seats because once it fills up, you're not going to be able to get any. You're not going to be able to get in.
See, and this is the type of thumbnail I was talking about. Much better, much better.
I don't listen to black women. Moving on.
So you acting like 50 Cent? All right. You gonna listen to an Asian girl?
You're not gonna get me. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not a simp when it comes to that type of stuff. I didn't have that. You see?
Well, Prince, you all have Filipino yourself, so
Womp womp. I like these Jay Leno jokes. Keep them coming.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, mean, Jay Leno had a late night show where he was able to screw over other people.
Yeah, it was called what was it? Melatonin. All right. So, but anyway, no, this is for Sin and Be More. They're going to be live, ladies and gentlemen, and Friday at 6 p.m. Love.
Friday, 6:00 p.m. Eastern time.
All right. Do y'all read Capricorns?
Yes.
LeBron.
Capricorns like to get beat by women. There you go.
They be like, well, don't make it sexist. What about the Capricorn women?
They like to beat men.
Women, they get beat too, y'all. All right. So again, 6
They're gonna
o'clock.
say, of course, a Scorpio is gonna say women like to get beat.
A Scorpio, what, man or woman?
You not know. Those are you not beating the. You not beating the stereotype.
Is this sexist astrology?
You not beating the stereotype.
Why are we highlighting the fellas?
This. Oh wait. So he wanted equality to say women getting beat. Yeah. He a Scorpio son. You not beating the charges, bro.
The Capricorn women, what are they?
Beating the
They're
charges.
usually the boss. Overtly, they're the leaders of companies. A lot of times, they hold boss positions, and the women like to get beat at night in the bedroom. I'm not talking about Ike Turner, but they do like to get. I'm just saying.
Petty Gibbs says I can't confirm or deny.
All right.
So 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Be there on the Patreon, Thought Crimes Patreon. B-More and I.
Yes.
Our esoteric studies are back open every Friday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
They do fantastic work, so you guys make sure y'all get over there. Again, it's going to be 6 p.m. Friday, folks. So y'all make sure to get there. All right, shit. Anything else?
Dean said, "Chill on us, Capricorns." No, y'all like it, so I like beating on y'all. Capricorns like Mel like getting beat on.
All right, so folks, now back to disgusting Bill Gates.
Damn, I forgot about him. Well, let's get back.
Well, I mean, is there anything to wrap up with him? Because
we need to talk about him more.
I mean, this
is theatrics, though. I don't think he's going to get arrested. It do feel like they're just pandering, but they're not getting the job done. Because you know damn well Bill Gates don't give a fuck about none of them victims. He don't care.
Well, you notice that they had his testimony. It was private.
Yeah.
He had privacy. Bill, we're just going to play the charades here. Are you disgusting or not? No. What were you doing talking to Jeffrey? Philanthropy.
Kyle Soto said, I walked in on domestic violence this morning. What is going on here? Also, God24 said, damn, scared me with that thunder. Can we get another one?
Another one. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you know. You know what? I think. Go ahead, Sim. What were you about to say?
No, go ahead. I mean, Bill Gates is like ultimate evil. He is definitely top tier evil, for sure. He has been like, even what happened allegedly to his wife, it makes sense. Like, bro, just been violating people's bodies. Anytime somebody trying to force something onto you that you don't want to digest or have is a problem.
Like LeBron in the trade on them niggas.
And
LeBron be forcing them trades on them niggas.
Look, I mean, it just didn't work out, man. We had fun.
But yeah, well, you know what? This is all karmic, though. Like you know, a lot of folks, a lot of liberal white folks elevated Bill Gates as a savior of humanity.
You try to make him a hero. They lied.
You know, and it's
white liberals and conservatives, Republicans and Democrats.
Yeah, so you know, it's like good. I'm glad it comes to an end. You know, they used to have his ugly pictures up in our classroom and stuff. You can be like Bill Gates.
24/7 propaganda.
It was Bill Gates and Warren Buffett they kept showing the most.
With the ice cream.
Yeah, and then that inspired.
But how Warren stay out of trouble though? Out of all of them, what do you think he be doing? Because he's been hiding. All his friends get in trouble. He hasn't been brought up once. What's going on with Mr. Ice Cream Man?
He might. Well, I know he older than all of them though.
You trying to say he's smarter?
Yeah.
Not to get caught up in trouble.
Yeah, and I think Warren. I don't know. I know they say he mean as hell.
Tay said they treated Gates like Obama. They did.
Oh, yeah. Great point. No, that is a fantastic point. They did. They really did. They put this in everybody's face for the longest. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Bono, Heal the World, and then you had Gap Tooth, Madonna randomly thrown in there. Oh my goodness.
Let's get together and feel all right.
And they always had you donating to a country in Africa you would never see.
Donate right now to Cameroon. I'm like, no, y'all. You know what's so fucked up? I know it's fucked up to say, but it's demented. But it's the truth. They were sending you money to traffic. Think about it.
Oprah in her African school.
Just like
People don't even know what country in Africa it's in.
Bill Clinton's stupid ass organization.
Yelly.
The Clinton Foundation. Y'all think y'all sending y'all money to save kids. You invested in trafficking. So there's no point to give money to these organizations.
They made you all guilty.
They didn't even going directly to the people who need it. Look at what happened with Haiti with the Clinton Foundation. They took all the money.
Salvation Army got in trouble for that.
That's some crazy shit. You try to do good in the world, and they taking your money to traffic.
It ain't gonna be good in a system when it's ran by evil men. All right, it's just it's just what it is now. Some of the Republicans, the conservatives, they're trying to make this a leftist right-wing situation. Well, because Bill Gates has been mostly throughout his career overtly. He's done business with Republicans and conservatives. But throughout his career, a lot of movie stars were shouting him out. A lot of people was trying to have the Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey Foundation. Anytime when them raggedy foundations show up, you already know it ain't no good.
Peekaboo. I just saw them boogers on your chain.
All right. So, of course, they were going to do something like this. Cindy and I, we did talk about if he's going to be called for anything, they're going to make sure they suffocate the moment and put it behind closed doors because the wealthy look out for each other.
Also, Saturday, we're going to listen to Vince Staples' album, Listening Party. We're going to make it Saturday for y'all. Everybody's really enjoying the album. We talked about the alternative rock, hip-hop scene growing, in Atlanta. You see it growing out there also in L.A., and it's going to keep spreading. Also, Florida, too. So you're going to keep getting those type of musical acts, and that's going to be on Saturday.
Yeah. The big places of Florida, L.A., Texas. People be sleeping on Texas. A lot of alt-rock niggas be rocking right out of Texas all the time. We'll see what type of Chicago drill trio alt-rap that you niggas come up with, because y'all know how y'all do, all right? Y'all going to have the light, and then y'all going to have the dark. And then eventually, last that will come to the party will be the New York niggas. Hey, yo, son, I guess I'll just go ahead. We're going to make one. We're going to make an album since everybody doing it. But we going to run it. That's how New York niggas.
Well, New York niggas gonna say, wait a minute. They had their little grungy scene a little bit with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Ooh.
And also,
is that really Celebration?
I went.
See, you shady. You a shady Jersey.
Shady?
Now you talking like you from New Jersey.
How am I shady?
That was shady.
What was shady about it?
Congratulations, guys. I mean, you guys did have Tekashi.
Like they had the Tekashi thing. Then they had they had the little red nigga. What's his name? Trippy Red.
Trippy Red was from New York.
Oh wait, I
thought he was from the Midwest.
You know what? That's right. Where's Trippy
Red from?
Where's Trippy Red from, guys?
Y'all know where Trippy Red is from? I think we should open up the phone lines now.
Also remember, New York City historians gonna say, now remember, the punk scene and hip hop scene started together in New York City.
Started together.
All you grungy bums, it started in New York City. Y'all try to take credit for things we did in 1981. Y'all forget about Public Enemy and Anthrax in the 90s. Stupid. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I thought he was from Ohio.
Okay, he's from Ohio.
Yeah, I thought he was from Ohio. Okay, all right then. Yeah.
Canton, Ohio.
Yeah, New York, they'll be the last to the party. I'm going to be honest.
They're going to say they were the first to the party.
We talking about the new niggas. We ain't talking about Bambaataa. All right. Y'all gotta let that go, because if we stay there, we're going to be Bambaataa.
How High Power said New Jersey is shady. Do y'all think people from New Jersey is shady? I think that people from New Jersey most of the time mind their business. I'll say most of the time.
And other people's states.
What you mean in other people's states?
A lot of Jersey niggas leave. They go on vacation a lot.
Yeah, we like to travel. People from New Jersey, yeah, we do like to travel.
There's a bunch of New Jersey people in Atlanta.
We taking over. Yeah, how do you feel about that? There are a lot of people from New Jersey in Atlanta. How do you feel about that as a ATLian Colorado nigga?
Well, responding to the Jersey Danville nigga. All right. They don't bother me. They're usually pretty cool people, though, when I run into them. I don't think I really got into it from anybody from New Jersey. Now that I think about it.
So you never got into an argument with somebody from New Jersey?
I mean, outside of you, but let me see. But no, nobody else. No, not really. Not really too many New Yorkers either, because I don't know. This is growing up when I always saw something happen to New Yorkers though. Like when they would like start shit, something would happen on the west side of Atlanta, and I'm like, wow, that was quick. But
yeah, shout out to people from Paterson, New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, Jersey City. All y'all stand up.
Now I've seen Philly niggas get into some wild shit.
Camden, New Jersey as well.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Philly
y'all.
niggas.
What
Yeah.
about I lived in Philly for a couple years. I like Philly.
You liked Philly?
Yeah. We had a black vegan, vegetarian restaurants.
That's right.
You know?
That's when you was on your dirt bike.
A lot of
Seen
historical.
that
I didn't have no dirt bike.
She was one of the 12 o'clock girls.
Nah, I was not.
Man, y'all have no idea. Y'all keep
When I was in Philly, I was going to museums, galleries, and restaurants. But yeah, Philly was nice. Also, we have a super chat.
Oh, rumor footage from the Caribbean of Jiffy Mix. Your thoughts? Also, Jersey people are nice, but they hog the merge lane. Shouts out to
Yeah, that's why we told our Caribbean friends. We told our Caribbean friends who come into the think tank. We said y'all gotta be careful with the Caribbean islands, because those weirdos, they be going to the Caribbean trying to set up shop there.
And also, I mean, if you're doing something concerning, as they say, the ladies or the gentlemen of the night, I don't know what you're into, you're probably going to be filmed on camera if you are a well-known person. Because y'all know they go to those islands and a lot of famous people end up on some black tapes. I don't know how y'all do it. Man. I mean, famous niggas be quietly ending up on a lot of black tapes.
Is there any famous person who's smart not to get blackmailed?
Yeah.
Is there any? Can y'all name somebody in the chat that y'all believe in, even if it's not true, but that y'all believe is smart enough not to get blackmailed in Hollywood?
Do you think 50 Cent is getting blackmailed though? No, I think that's the only credit I gave Fifth, is that he didn't allow people to blackmail him or extort him. So I got 50 down.
So you believe 50 Cent isn't getting blackmailed?
I don't think he
don't got no blackmail tapes. Who?
And he's too cheap to be extorted.
Who else?
The nigga ain't gonna get extorted. He's too cheap for that.
Who else in the chat y'all felt is not getting blackmail, whether you like them or not? Who do you feel has no blackmail tapes on them in Hollywood? It could be the movie or music industry. Who y'all got? Okay, Ghost got Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff.
Victory got Lil B.
Lil B, I could see that. I could see Lil B. I think there was some stuff that went on with Hillary Duff.
Ed got Kendrick. Petty Giz got Nobody. Tay said 50 and Kendrick.
It's pretty weird. Actually, Kendrick was moving around in the battle like he was extorting niggas.
Petty said he got Denzel.
I don't agree with that.
Sindo said that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Ariel said probably Kendrick. 54 said Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney.
Shadow said Lupe Fiasco.
What would they extort Lupe on?
Dope and Unapologetic said 50 be in his feelings rather than paying Daphne. Yeah, he definitely should have paid up. Also, Keratin said Denzel Washington maybe. Mr. said so Sin was out there popping willies with Meek and them. No.
Not with Meek, but she was popping willies.
I do not hang out with people who can get me in trouble and who are stupid. No. I do not. My policy is if you're dumb, I'm not hanging out with you.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean by dumb. People who keep getting in trouble with the law for stupid shit.
Yeah.
People who don't know how to read the room or read at all. It's just certain people know. I would never hang out with Meek Mill.
Yeah, a lot of Trump voters. Let's see what else. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know why y'all keep saying Denzel. I actually believe. I think that nigga got extorted a couple times.
Old said Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones.
Tay said Michael B. Jordan. 91 said Logic.
Logic.
Josh said NBA YoungBoy. Dope and Unapologetic said 50 Cent and DMX. Let's see. Who else they got?
I think DMX I think that was a good candidate because everything was out there.
Victory said Samuel motherfucking Jackson. Ariel said Patti LaBelle. Infamous said Kendrick or Michael B. Jordan.
It shows me.
OG Lady said my man Joe, the R&B singer, might be extortion free, and he was on NPR Tiny Desk right recently.
Yeah. It does show me though that some of you all believe the images though.
Old said Angela Yee.
There's only a couple niggas in here that it was no extortion going on.
Too Groovy said maybe them TDE niggas, but I don't put shit past nobody. No, TDE already got extorted a couple of times. Isaiah with
nephew, I got more tapes.
And Isaiah, he's a part of TDE, right?
Yeah. He's still part of TDE.
So he got it with the gay tapes. And Whack 100 said he had the tapes, and then the tapes got leaked. So they already had a member.
Yeah.
Who, Money said Drake. Come on now.
Let's see what else.
Let's see. Keratin says the Tiny Desk with Joe was good. It was. He still got it.
Oh, that's good. I didn't get a chance to check it out, but I believe y'all. The Joe's is a pretty talented singer. All right.
Also, Woke One said, "Yep, 100% facts. Thought crimes, but these celebs will still go to those islands and still get caught doing nasty, weird ish on tape because people will forget about it. So these celebs don't care. Also, keep in mind that hotels be a part of it too.
Yeah, what you think?
There's certain hotels that are all right. Do I feel like going into this right now, early in the morning?
I mean, because you always stop me when I do it.
So what is this, a tit for tat? Mm-hmm. Is this for a tit for tat? I thought you said we don't do this on the mic.
I said we're looking out for each other. So I don't want you to go too far into, we already. But go ahead, Sid. So what were you about to say then?
They should already know that there are hotels that are a part of it.
The chain.
Yes.
That's all you was gonna say?
The network chain of blackmailing.
Well, I thought you was about to say something deeper.
And trap. Well, you told me not to.
Oh, so you didn't say it? Because, I mean, I only stopped you because we're not on Patreon, Sam. That's all.
Also, Persona said 3 Stacks probably never been extorted. Victory said, go for it. I got my coffee. Go for it. I got my coffee. What coffee you drinking, Victory? Are you drinking that mushroom coffee that Ja and Prince be drinking?
Also, D-Blaze says, can y'all start uploading the morning streams to Patreon, please? That's the first time. It's the opposite.
Okay.
It's still with the paperclip avatar, too. Wait a minute. D-Blaze, explain to us why you want us to do that. Is it better for you because you liked it for it to go into MP3 mode? Because I know when you kind of close the app, the Patreon app, it goes into like MP3 mode.
Yeah, there's certain hotels that are a part of the caught up with the intelligence agencies as well.
She's right. No, they are. Okay, if you guys flip it like what you saw with the John Wick, where y'all saw the hotel chains were a part of the espionage thing, it's the same thing with the trafficking.
Yeah.
In fact, she knows we was some years ago we were speaking with somebody.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, no, not that story, no.
All right.
And now, just to let y'all know, that story has nothing to do with us doing anything wrong. But I still don't want to talk about it, so no.
What do you think I'm about to say?
Is you bringing up you know who in that situation? Then I say
not
no.
with the celebrity though.
No.
All right. Anyway, that would have been a really good one though.
Well, it can be safe for the Patreon. They can hear that one on the Patreon, but not here.
We'll do it on the Patreon then. All right then, Sid, we're going to open up the phone lines here. Let some of you all call in. If you are a Knicks fan or you're a Spurs fan, you got to tell us how you feel about the situation, right? And how do y'all feel about 50 Cent out here, man? It's just like Daphne Joy. She wrecking up the campaign. Now, if Jay-Z was smart, because he usually when he sees something moving in a direction, I'm going to give it a little bump. give it a little nudge, a bit of a push.
All right, that's true. Let's open up the phone lines, everyone. It's 903-600-0530. You could talk about the Knicks or Spurs. You could talk about Bill Gates. You could talk about the trafficking rings and the hotels. Y'all could talk about what celebrities and labels y'all think is free of blackmail or not. Whatever y'all want, just y'all could call in and talk about it. Again, the number is 903-600-0530.
Dope and unapologetic. Damn, saying you just blew my high, shutting Prince down on the tee.
I had to, Dope. I had to. I don't want him to bring up that one. If he wants to bring it up on Patreon, he can.
But, I mean, a lot of y'all favorites, they get in trouble. A lot of times it's by accident, though. Now, in some situations, they really are just being adults with another adult.
Well, that's because they don't know. These celebrities don't know that certain hotels sometimes be a part of setting them up. Caller, name and where you're from.
Victory Status, Ohio.
Victory, Ohio in the building. What's up?
All right. What's good with you?
Good morning. I came in on the 50 wave. It's sad to see, high-profile guy like that. However, Dewan B did mention that this is the year of conflict, year of the fade and whatnot. So it's par for the course.
Yes, it is. No, he's absolutely right about that. And salute to Dewan B. He does excellent work. I did check out his Carmelo Anthony coverage. Fantastic work. But yes, as you guys can see, and there's going to be more unraveling too, because again, this is all a huge fallout. A lot of these big guys are doing. And again, once it's up, it's up. That's why they said when you say I declare war, don't stop now when they're trying to return fire.
Yeah, definitely not a time to put up the white flag now. He's hoisted that black flag forever, so now you got to ride with it. About the game, I think since I've been a kid, I've overall just enjoyed the pageantry and the camaraderie between the players. I think when Wemby, kind of dubbed Brunson's head the last game, that really spiked. I think that spiked everything for everybody. I think it's gonna go 7. I think the league is gonna push for 7. However, I think the players and New York in general, they're gonna want the Knicks in 6.
I actually agree because New York City economy, the Knicks, they need that right now. Everybody know Wemby is going to be back in this position again. The Spurs are going to be back again. He's a young player. He's a generational talent. And, yeah, they definitely going to want the scenario that you painted.
Correct. And if we, kind of merge into, the whole Gates and technology thing, there's a lot of facial recognition. If anybody's ever really paid attention to these venues, there's a lot of facial recognition of flock cameras around these facilities. And, you got these people out with all these different cameras. I don't know if they realize if they're exposing themselves or if they care or not. But it's just really interesting to see when we, mention these 3 subjects all together.
Yeah, they do run hand in hand, but that is, I know they don't talk about it as much, and, but, I mean, it's still a global order, In fact, what do they have? The New World Screwworm. You heard about this? And dealing with a lot of the cattle for a lot of the ranchers, that they're saying, look, it's affecting our cattle. They're saying that it can't quite transition over to humans, but there have been cases. But they also saying that they have to raise the price of beef once again. And I think since, 2003? They said it went up 77% with the pricing.
So people can eat fake meat.
Yeah, so, we told you guys, this is the age where the hidden power comes to the forefront in their terraforming government.
Well,
and
with Pluto and Aquarius, yeah.
Yeah, that is true, yes. So that's why you're seeing them price you out the market of life. They're treating life like a market, and in a sense, and it is, but how they're deeming it to be the market, and they're pricing people out of it. Like, for instance, when they're talking about chips in people's hands and heads. Like, come on, do you really want your subscription to terminate while the chip is in the back of your brain? Like, that's what they want to get people on, as a subscription of life. So what they're doing is they're conveniently elevating these prices. So one of the things they're talking about right now is the price of beef is supposed to be rising once again. So to your point, that's why all of this is happening at the same time. And remember, New York and Los Angeles are supposed to be the beta testing ground for true Elysiums.
With Pluto and Aquarius, it means that everybody can get blackmailed. That's the whole point of what was happening, even the foundation with the Patriot Act 1 and 2, what was going on with NSA.
The Millennium
even
Act.
in the films, Enemy of the State. The whole point is to eventually, now that we're here in Pluto and Aquarius, is for now anybody can get blackmailed, you know. Yeah. Anybody could get framed. There's already, even when you was talking about AI being used to catch criminals, there are a lot of people who were falsely put in prison based off of that. So yeah, people, it's funny, I know, talking about these celebrities, and some of these celebrities are guilty of what they are being blackmailed for. Some of it, some really disgusting things, and then some of it, okay, somebody's gay, who cares? But they want that whole blackmail energy, though, to be everywhere with the collective. Oh, you did something embarrassing, or you know, somebody, I don't know, digged up their nose or something. We got it on camera. Like,
well, you know what they're doing, though. It's a flip, though. What do you think?
It's to embarrass the public so they can do more control through technology.
Well, it's really like, okay, look at the space with Elon Musk, right, and then Palantir as well, right. So a lot of your X-rated material consumption habit has already been categorized. You know, why do you think some of these politicians keep conveniently getting exposed for being on Grindr, right? Remember, a lot of these companies have been making deals with each other where they can exchange data amongst each other, and when convenient, to embarrass or blackmail people, especially with people who are typically most embarrassed with their sexual habits. And I'm talking about even if they're just doing things as an adult. Maybe they're quote unquote into certain kinks that they feel they would be shamed about in the public. That's a great way to move anybody, right? Okay? Yeah. And so you're seeing a lot of these things come forward. They're just using it on celebrities and politicians, but they've been working their way on the general public anyway.
Well, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see, but what's your last thoughts on this victory?
I'm just excited because, I mean, we've been on this Black and Asian thing for a little bit. Who's going to be the next big celebrity to have a fallout with an Asian? Will it be Dave Chappelle? Are we going to have a part 2 with Jeezy and Jenny? Who's next?
That's a good, yeah, I get what you're saying, the pairings. It wasn't too good of a pairing for 50 Cent. I get what you're saying. And for Jeezy as well. Look, I always tell people, it's not about race. If you're a black man or woman and you can't find a black man or woman, meaning like you saying, oh, it's all, these niggas are all dumb, or these black bitches, they don't do shit. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be horrible at picking a partner, whether they're Asian, white. It don't fucking matter. That's why I try to tell people, like, it ain't about the black woman. It's not about the black man. You suck. Just if you look in the mirror and you say, I suck as a human being, I suck when it comes to dating, let me improve, then you'll draw in the right person no matter what their background is. But I notice a lot of bitter bugs that be black men and women. They be crying online about black men and women getting into gender wars. I notice 9 times out of 10 they date somebody who's not black, and the same shit happens.
I encourage them to do it. I actually encourage them to do it. So, you know, I like that they keep doing it so I can keep laughing.
It brings everything to the forefront, right? It would be better if they crossed like, I think it's intra-racial, where it's the same race but different ethnicities. It'd be more beneficial if they have the ability to date intra-racial, because you could see another culture's way with the same skin tone.
Well, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I think they should leave the Africans and the Jamaicans alone. I think they should, you know, I think they should jump the color lines. And that's a form of reparations with the whites and the Asians that are racist too, you know. So, you know, I'm comfortable with it because I've never seen I've never in my life witnessed a black woman or black man that has constantly complained about black people date outside of their quote unquote color ethnicity and have a very successful family.
No, I agree.
I've never seen
It's
that.
actually better for people to see it that way because then it can be revealed that they're full of shit.
Yeah.
Like when someone's crying about black women 24/7 or black men, and then they see them be with a white person or Asian person and they still
suck.
and they still fail, it's good. It shows you it was never the black person to begin with.
Like,
it
oh,
was
man,
them.
It's not me, it's you.
It's you, bro. Yeah, you try to drag black men and women down the whole time. It was you.
Yeah. I had one in college. She was complaining about the jocks on the football team. And we graduated, life goes on or whatever. She hit a switch up and married a zaddy. And now she's living her very happy Candace Owens life.
You don't know about that. That's outside appearances because another thing about people that prioritize white folks, Asians, white Spanish, Wado Spanish people, a lot of times you got to understand, man, it's Vegas. It's all show. It's a magic show. Man, inside their home, you don't know if somebody getting kicked down the steps. You don't know, but all they have to do is just show that I am living the life. It's really lifestyle rap. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Usually the race play shit is lifestyle rap because, again, even with that, I knew a guy that, as he said, yo, man, you know, I love me a tall glass of milk. I love the snow bunnies. And he would walk outside with his little model Keebler, whatever the girl, however she looked. He would walk outside with her, my blonde, tall blonde. But behind the scenes, marriage was a train wreck.
Yeah, and I'm talking about in percentages because my experience with a lot of people who date outside, the ones who don't complain about the group they come from, they had great relationships.
Fantastic.
Well, I've met black men with white women, great relationship, hung out with them. He don't have no problem about being black. He not hung up on black women. He's with that white woman because he actually enjoys her. I only see it be problematic for the people who have insecurities and they cry about dogging out black men and women, and then they jump ship, and then they still be with. It's still a horrible relationship. So,
and I know where you're coming from with it because, like, as you get older, you got to go through your levels of like where you're going to be tested to see where your insecurity is, and everybody goes through it, but especially black folks. Black girls, when they grow into women along the journey, somebody's going to undercard their blackness and their womanhood. When you're a black boy from a black to a black man, you're going to be undercarded somewhere with your blackness and your masculinity. And I'll give you an example. There was a girl I knew. She was into white boys. And she always made it her presence. She always made it clear that whenever she got in front of black guys, she talked about how much she liked Johnny Depp. And I remember I cooked her. I said, he probably Mexican anyway. He dirty white. What are you talking about? Right? But anyway.
dark-skinned Caucasian.
Yeah. So one time, she said something about, I think she called Will Smith ugly, and they put up a picture of Edward Norton or something like that. And she's like, ooh, hot. Right? And all I did was roast her because when she was bragging about this, these white boys, and she was sitting in front of white, just call them tackheads and you move on. I'll say, okay, two tackheads dating each other. 9 times out of 10, you got to think about, even when you said the girl says she's living her best life. No, you're not. You're living your best moment of hiding your insecurity. Because, again, this whole thing about some of the shit we hear from the rappers, especially rappers, like this with the point Sin brought up. Gag mouth, Shaniqua, 50's been on record with calling these girls black, these women black bitches, right? We ain't hear him call her a yellow bitch yet.
Yeah,
we
ain't say yellow rights, nothing. No
nothing.
Racial epithet at all.
Hey, we ain't hear nothing. All right. So they usually go harder. Even Sauce Walker went hard on the black hoes that jumped the Spanish girl.
You didn't beat that Spanish bitch good enough. I'm gonna have my black hoes jump you again,
and I'm gonna get the ugly ones. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, like, it's just it's all bullshit. But it is an interesting karma that I've always said with a lot of these guys, and I've always said their biggest pimps usually will be a lot of the other girls that spin them.
I've met a lot of male divestors and female divestors that were black, and they all got called the N-word.
They got called it
by the lover that wasn't black.
Hey, man,
there's one girl who was a divestor crying to us one time. She was like, and he called me. They're like, why were you over there in a position where you were allowing someone who would call you the N-word to even get up in your fucking box.
Right.
Like, are you that bitter and dumb?
Yeah, but your love is your love. But again, to you, Victory, man. Listen, this is how I feel, man, bro. I've seen. I'm sure you might have seen it somewhere, but I've seen a black man argue with his white woman. It's none of my business, but I've seen two or three different occasions that white woman call him an N-word in front of me. I'm not friends with him. I just happened to see the argument across the street. And he said, "Hey, bro, man, come on, man. Don't call me that. What are you going to do about it? You fucking That's what she did. Like, and he looking at me. I said, I'm looking at y'all. That's on y'all. And you know, and God bless them. Because that's their type of love. And I said, you know what? That's that bond for y'all.
You won't do.
I was going to the store.
You do for love.
I didn't get over that now.
Get called everything.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but her neck starts like, I said, all right. Yeah, man. So, like, you got to let these people... You gotta let these people get burned in the flame of the hell that they choose.
And again, I'll say one more time: black men and women who weren't divestors, who happened to date outside of their background, peace. Yeah, I've been with them I see them too. I've hung out with them, peace. Yeah. And they was the white guy, woman wasn't calling them the N-word, the Asian, Mexican. It was fine. It was no issues.
Well, you gotta start, and then also for black folks, sometimes, man, it be so much low tier trolling shit that get us roped in stuff. Like, y'all remember they had that? You remember, Victor? They had that clip on X. And they had like some random black women that were talking to some racist white supremacist men, right? And it was like, we need y'all to help us get rid of these black men. I was like, first of all, I ain't getting mad because I don't know if that's CIA. That could be Russian intelligence. And two, it sounds like race play porn.
No, to your point,
so you don't know what this is.
There were people adding us on X about it. I said, I'm not talking about this. This could be CIA. I said the majority of black people don't act like this. So why the fuck would I highlight an anomaly to make you feel better because you hate black women or because you hate black men? So you want me to show you a group of black guys looking dumb being anti-black against a black woman? I'm like, I don't have time for
all this AI voice clone. Look, if Drake can sound like Tupac and Snoop, they can get some white girls that sound like some black girls. So I don't trust none of it.
It could have been just red pill bait.
Yeah, bro, like, and then, you know, the black people would tag us, thought crime.
You gonna talk about this? No.
They got AI in these streets. I don't know who these cuckoo birds are.
It's like when I remember years ago, they said, are you gonna be talking about this Confederate porn? Why are you watching this?
I don't know why you're over there.
I didn't even know this exists, and most black people I interact with don't do fucking Confederate porn. What the fuck are you talking to me about this for? And why the fuck would I be talking about this? Find the most weirdest.
That's one rabbit hole you have no idea.
Bro, you specifically looked up Confederate Klansmen ghetto gagging a black woman with a lace front. You typed those terms in for that to pop up. That did not just float down your timeline.
If it's rare, let it be rare. Don't try to promote shit like it's an average because you're destroying your own culture and community by pretending that something that is less than 1% is real and wasting our fucking time to talk about it like it's a thing that's consistent.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I get what you're saying, but I just think, and every generation of black folks gonna go through it. Millennials went through, men go to their own way, the black divestors, you know, because every era, the Gen Xers went through it with Coming to America with Ted Danson and Whoopi Goldberg. Like and then the boomers went through it with Sidney Poitier, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Like every era of black people are going to go through people inside the group testing their patience about race.
All right, Victory, last words before we let you go.
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all enjoy y'all's coffee. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
All right, take care. All right, y'all, the lines are still open, 903-600-0530. Yeah, that's one reason why we don't get caught up in.
Vlad started that stuff too. He was doing the Confederate porn, but he
is that before he had the lace front?
He a Russian Jew, so of course he was looking at the Confederate flag, interracial porn
because it turned him on.
that don't mean you go watch it. Y'all know that's not a common thing in our community. Like, it's like somebody watching the reverse with a gay Confederate porn with black guys and white guys. Like, who gonna watch that shit? Like, come on. What's up? What's up, caller? Name where you're from.
Ariel from the South.
What's up, Ariel?
What's good with you, man? What's on, man? Hey, man, listen. You saw what they did. Spurs.
Yeah, I did. That was some remedial hoops being played. Like I really, New York doesn't deserve this happiness. They don't deserve to be happy right now.
New York, yeah, hey man, you may get a Jay-Z, parade.
Yeah, that's how you know the country is really going to hell in a handbasket. These goddamn New Yorkers are about to burn the city down. They have no home training. They don't.
You know Jay-Z working on an anthem right now.
He gonna have Jada.
He definitely is.
Yeah, Jada kissing Fat Joe.
And he got an extra pep in his step, especially after how 50 and these goofy ass streamers are moving.
Yes. Daphne, Helen of Troy.
Yeah.
She got them on lock.
Oh, she did, and she showed up, and you knew it was a rap when Academics started stuttering. I said, it's over.
You know what's crazy, Prince? They don't even know if Jay-Z sent Daphne.
I'm telling you, all you gotta do.
They just mad dumb. They did not even thinking about it.
Send the girls in. Send the ladies in. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. I don't know. Let me tell y'all something real quick with rap, because rap niggas are the most supremely easiest motherfuckers to dominate. All right, y'all doing way too much, and I think y'all killing each other is too much. Why would I waste my valuable bullets, my beautiful gun, on you, nigga? I don't even like you to send them slugs through you like that. Now, the only other thing I think that should be of ordinance is continue to send in these women like this, because Daphne Joy has fucked up the streamers. That was a space that Jay-Z has been struggling with. He's been perming his hair. He's been putting his hair up in plaits. He's been putting it in an asymmetrical cut. He did the cyberpunk shit. It ain't working. The best thing that Jay-Z and his slow Rock Nation niggas may get a chance to figure out, you know what? We forgot. These are streamers. They pay for it. They DM girls. They get in trouble for DMing girls.
They just like back to the basics.
Back to the basics. This ain't even big pimping. Cause these guys don't have to come outside. Just send in OF. Just send in OnlyFans. Send in the Instagram girls, and that's it.
Yeah, that is true, because hell, even I think I saw a clip. Even Kai had to explain, like even Kai got into it about paying for it. And because his chat was getting on him about it, and he was like, he was showing Cash App transactions and shit. And I'm like, dog, that's your business. I don't really give a fuck. But no, the crazy thing is, he might not have even sent her. It just happened to be that way, and then he saw, so like, let me just add spice, a little bit to the fire to really keep these niggas focused on this.
It's been a couple of days for Jay-Z finally.
Yeah, it's a good one. New York, Daphne Joy, 50 Cent being quiet.
Yeah.
You know, 50 Cent even started listening to Sauce Walker. He was so heated. I like, nigga, ain't he dissing your boy?
Yeah,
is it friendly fire?
That's actually crazy. I mean, like, nigga, this is cut music you listening to right now.
It's all of this pimp talk. All of this pimp talk. I tell people it don't work. It just don't work. It's not the era for that.
She just want me for my pimp juice.
Even Nelly was in the ugly coat in that video.
I think I need a let her loose.
Pimp juice. I'll never forget when that.
God.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The Gank was a better record, but I was like, man, when I first heard Pimp Juice,
I did not like that song from
I said,
Nelly.
damn. I said, dog, this is Nelly's worst record.
It was his worst song. I was like, come on.
I think I need to let her loose. Let her loose.
Horrible song.
But yeah, you know, I don't think Jay-Z, I don't think the Jigga Man sent Daphne Joy, but you do got to keep in mind the space that Daphne Joy is perusing in. It's Red Pill Nation,
but
so
think about it.
they're gonna be wrapped up in it.
To your point, why the tour does all the all of the anti Jay-Z people though. All the platforms she's going on is all the anti Jay-Z platforms so far.
And she's not talking about Fifth.
Right.
Yeah.
That's also show you his level. That's not good. But you know, it does speak to your relevancy.
Jay-Z is an evil sad, so like he knows what he's doing. Even if he didn't have a hand in it directly, he's gonna fan the flames a bit. Like he might do a little something here and there to add to it, but he's not gonna be directly involved probably.
People forget. Remember, I still think Daphne is a part of a bigger plan because T.I. was wrapped in it.
Yeah.
And remember, T.I. was he had a thing with Daphne, and she was mentioned.
Well, you got to keep
in the back and forth.
And Daphne Joy's tape with Diddy dropped on the same night Jay-Z did his freestyle with the Roots.
Now, there's also a weapon that I don't want to say right now yet, but there's a something that B-More and I will talk about on our esoteric tier on Friday about why Daphne is so dangerous to 50 Cent.
Yes, yeah. So 50 don't, you know, listen. I mean, you know, you got a song PIMP, you got the remix with 50, you got with Snoop, you got Bitch Get In My Car, you know, and I think my honest opinion, the best route that he should have taken was just ignore it altogether. But actually, when he was dancing to the Sauce Walker record, and it's not one of Sauce Walker's best records, my personal opinion, but when he was on the plane dancing to the Sauce Walker record, and he said that he should have wore a rubber. I said, all right, brother, it's looking kind of sensitive right now. It's looking kind of
it's pathetic.
Because you
like
see,
you went raw. I mean, like, what do you mean? And then you also embarrassing your kids, saying you should. The child is born, bro. He like what? 7, 6 years old.
I think he like 12 or 13.
He's 12 now.
We know 50 don't give a damn about his kids. See how he treats the black one.
Yes, with both. Yeah,
people keep forgetting about Marquise.
Yeah.
Oh shit, nigga, I forgot you exist. Right?
Exactly. Just like 50 forgets he exists sometimes.
Yeah, so you know, I just think it's interesting. I did see a clip of her on Adam 22, and she is a snake charmer on The Simps because Adam 22, he wasn't focusing as much, but Adam 22 is pro Drake. You got to remember that. Adam 22 is pro Drake, 50 Cent is pro Drake. Ack is pro Drake.
50 Cent looked like he made about face because Daphne was twerking the Iceman and he then playing Sauce Walker. This shit is so funny. Yeah. This is soap opera. Like these guys are so sensitive.
That's why Jay-Z do randomly beat these niggas
though. So unprofessional.
No, Jay-Z be randomly beating niggas. It's random.
But Jay-Z's sensitive too. But at least he's not goofy like this though. With what we're seeing with Daphne and 50 and all that.
Well, Jay-Z's images is not. It's not. He don't have a brutish energy.
No, he doesn't.
I think that's what's working. See, they've called Jay-Z sensitive about women. The whole thing with they said it was records and Charlie Baltimore situation. But 50 came out as the brute, and when he did PIMP, I think that's the worst song off of Get Rich or Die Trying. I
don't like the song.
I just think it's a stupid record. All right, the beat sound lame. He looks stupid in the video.
I don't like the video. I always used to skip the song and the video.
It's a PIMP. Like, nigga, that's not your brand. Like, your shit is bulletproof. You shooting people.
Yeah.
Like, nigga,
it came left field. Like, I'm like, I thought we was doing the bulletproof vest stuff. What the fuck is this PIMP? Like,
yeah, because
it was cheesy.
Because he didn't have that type of, like, I guess, more smoother energy. He had
Snoop Dogg on there to do the pimp thing with him.
Anyway, but I keep telling y'all. Go ahead.
Actually, just real quick, speaking of Snoop Dogg, I don't know if y'all saw in one of the posts on Patreon. I posted there's this video game that's supposed to be coming out, Stranger Than Heaven. It's a Japanese game. It's like a Yakuza game, like from the Yakuza series, I think. And I was looking forward to it, and then I saw Snoop Dogg was supposed to be a major part of it, and that had me on the fence because you know that nigga's a bad fucking omen. And then recently at the State of Play, they had Snoop Dogg talking about it on stage with the creators of the game. And lo and behold, fucking Tupac is in the fucking video game.
What? Yeah. Is that the one with it? So that's why he had That's why he had a Sims character Pac on stage.
Yeah. Because apparently he also has something called Death Row video games, and there was a trailer that was put out months ago that I'm just now seeing, and it's him and Pac like going through some type of Hollywood set shit. It's like animated. It looks kind of AI generated, but it's like the LA in the '90s essentially.
That's crazy because
like it's called Strangers in Heaven. It's supposed to be like in the 1950s. Or I think 1930s. I can't remember the timeline exactly, but it's this half white, half Japanese kid that goes from America to back to Japan, and he's just the come up story, and it's like Tupac is supposed to be essentially a trafficker in the video game, and like he's transporting humans essentially, and I know this shit came from Snoop Dogg. There's I don't believe that it could have been that the developers were like, well, hey, we got Snoop Dogg, so why don't we, have Pac in it? I do not believe that the Japanese developers, this was their idea. This was undoubtedly Snoop Dogg's fucking idea.
Oh, okay. You know what? Okay, I saw the thumbnail. It's where they got like Tupac looking old, right?
Yes, and lifeless in the eyes again.
You know what? This is making me start to.
Go ahead, Sam.
This is starting to make me think as a conspiracy that Snoop could have also came up with partnering up with the idea of tailor-made.
Yeah.
With the
because I wouldn't be surprised. That's the snake shit he would do.
Yeah, because how Drake how surprised he was by people getting mad by the AI Tupac, and it seemed like, and then Snoop was promoting his AI Snoop Dogg.
He reposted it.
Yeah, it's starting to seem like, and then he backed out of it, like he wasn't a part of it, like he didn't.
Hey, Drake probably sent that. Yeah, man. What do you think? Baby boy. Yes, that's fine.
Oh yeah, his goofy ass definitely was asking for approval. You know that nigga's slow.
That's why I'm like, looking at this Tupac game, it making me think back to Taylor Made. Like,
I'm actually looking at it right now.
It's like, what's the difference?
You know what, Ariel? I'm looking at it right now because I saw the thumbnail of an old Tupac, but I thought somebody did an AI generation, so I didn't click on it because they got a bunch of AI Pacs online. But the game, until you see the black niggas, it looks like a regular Yakuza game.
Yes, it does. It does, and it was for the Sony State of Play, and I knew it was a fucking bad omen because I was really interested in getting this game, and then like months ago they was like, oh, Snoop Dogg's gonna be in it, and that's when I started pulling back, and then lo and behold, like at the Sony State of Play, it's Pac in there, so I no longer have any interest in getting this video game. And I think I've seen a lot of people lose interest in getting this fucking video game as well.
I think my honest opinion when it comes to Tupac, they gotta understand you can't treat him like Sonic the Hedgehog or Super Mario. He don't have that type of brand.
You're dragging his image and like you spreading it, making it look stupid.
Yeah, and like, why would I want to be in a Yakuza game? And then why would I want to go meet with Tupac in the game?
Yeah, you don't want to turn him into a gimmick. Like, it seemed like Snoop ideas is gimmicky with the Tupac energy.
That's because he do all them Snoopy-O's and shit. He do all that, like that Snoop noodle
look at the
soup.
wine shit he did.
Yeah.
That's because Snoop.
I'm about to put something else in the chat. It's from 2 months ago. It's the Death Row. It's a Death Row announcement. The Death Row video games, where they're using Unreal Engine 5.
Wait a minute, a Death Row video game?
It's like Snoop Dogg and Tupac Death Row games, because Snoop Dogg is supposed to be doing Death Row video games. Like they're gonna have doesn't he own Death Row Records?
Was it?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
and they're supposed to have a video game division.
Well,
And
another
I
thing
think
about that.
them with Yakuza, with the people that made the Strangers in Heaven game, that there's supposed to be, there might be some type of partnership going forward.
Well, it's hot. I guess
And this might be laying the groundwork for that.
You know what's crazy, Ariel? And I ain't gonna lie, I have been watching because I checked out. They had Crazy Taxi. I got excited about that. I saw the Spiral shit. I was like, okay, that's what's up. So they have been releasing a lot of dope trailers lately. They've been doing some throwbacks, which I do feel. Yeah. But I will say, Snoop is being a hypocrite here because one thing he got on Death Row Records when it was still under between Reggie Wright and Suge Knight. He said all y'all keep doing is living off the ghost of Tupac. But every time I look up, Snoop got a wine with Tupac. He doing the Yakuza game with Tupac. Now they said they're supposed to be having a Death Row. So what is the game going to be called? America's Most Wanted?
More than likely, probably.
Man.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that nigga bundles the America's Most Wanted video game with the wine.
Yeah, but see, that I feel like instead of the Yakuza thing, that would have made more sense because America's Most Wanted, the track that he had with Tupac is recognizable. People might be interested in the game if the story is created correctly. But I think because of Daz coming out and saying that Snoop hated Pac, and then you also have Snoop doing gimmicky stuff before we even get to that, it is making it already come off corny before we even get to the Most Wanted shit.
Well, I'll tell you this. The only thing I'll say about the America's Most Wanted situation, because that's going to be a playoff of the GTA culture and the whole San Andreas shit. And it will be located in Cali. But the only thing about it, to Sin's point,
it would have been better if you would have surprised people with that instead of some of this gimmicky shit you doing before we get to that.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I do think Snoop don't have the best art director execution methods. I just sometimes I feel like
be looking like cheap Play-Doh.
Well, I just feel like the shit is like it's out of touch. It's like I don't know. It's almost like what they used to say. Like it was a game developer a long time ago I talked to, and he said he wanted to incorporate more hip hop because he was a black game developer at the time. This was like a long time ago. But he said every rapper he got in contact with, they wanted to do like a San Andreas type game. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like behind the scenes, if you talk to a rapper,
a lot of rappers are
and
embarrassing.
they were like,
embarrassing.
Yeah, they be like, I want you to make a movie about my life like the Boondocks, but I wanted it to, and I'm like, you can do something else. Like it's cool. I get that maybe some of you niggas only frame a reference, but it's like, God, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of rappers' frame of reference be very limited.
It's Boondocks and GTA.
And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these rappers are ball and gun gamers.
Oh yeah. Well,
shout out to Black Okage. Shout out to the Black Okage. Nah, he's another streamer that he talks about tech and video games.
Remember him? I remember him. Yeah. No.
He's hilarious. He was right about them ball and gun gamers. And because as a reformed one myself, those niggas are the worst.
Yeah, I just I don't know. It sounds like Snoop just doesn't know where to go with the Death Row energy.
He's like, just put Pac name on everything.
Yeah. Then they tried to do and I'll let you go. I'm gonna let you say your stuff. I just want to say this part here. He tried they was doing the Chronic revisit. And Sin and I knew, like, after the Chronic revisit with him and Dr. Dre in the commercial, we was like, we know they're going to go to Tupac next. And then, like, after that, the company might get sold again. I'm just saying, I'm being honest. Go ahead, though, Larry.
Nah, it's man, I just kind of always felt that Snoop got Death Row Records to sell Pac. Because Pac is synonymous with Death Row Records. So, I always felt that this is kind of what he plans on doing, just slap Pac on top of everything. I don't know if there was, a long-term thought ahead of time. I just know that these niggas feed off of the energy that Pac has, even 30 years later. So I just, yeah, just like that. Maybe like Pac is like endless money to them. Just if you slap Pac on it, niggas will buy it, type shit. But I, I'm no longer buying the game. I was going to buy the game until Snoop was in there. That had me strongly on the fence and leaning towards not buying the game. And now that Pac's in there, I'm definitely not going to buy the game. The game lost a lot of aura after that shit.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of interest was lost after they did that shit, and it was such a. It looked like it was gonna be such a good game, but of course you got motherfuckers like Snoop Dogg ruining the energy because it itself would look dope without Snoop or Pac, and you had Tori Kelly that had this throwback musical performance that was gonna be like the go-to track for the game. It was very 1940s, like ballad singer type shit. Like it was the aesthetic of the video game was already dope without Snoop there.
Snoop has to be careful not to make everything in every property look like Soul Plane. You know, and that's the thing I usually see with him.
God damn, that's true.
I hope he continues because people are starting to get hip to the type of person he is. I hope he keeps making these mistakes personally.
All right, Ariel, man. We
Thank
appreciate
you. This
you.
was great information, Ariel.
Man, we definitely gonna check more of that out. But yeah, he's gotta stop. Like it's because it's
ugly.
Yeah, it's keep making everything feel like Soul Plane.
And if he would have did the Most Wanted game,
that would have been a better shot.
That would have been dope.
Yeah,
and actually did something new and creative with it. Great storyline for. But it's like you dollar generalizing
everything.
Tupac. Like there. I'm like,
yeah,
he turned into Diddy.
Yeah, even with America's Most Wanted, like y'all niggas should have had all of the members of Death Row Records to play different roles throughout the game. You know, but
and have Daz do the musical production.
Like
instead of fighting with your cousin, you should be having Daz be on cooking up some hot production for the fucking game.
Cause
man, let's not give nobody ideas. Let's move on.
Yeah, because I mean, it feel like Soul Plane everything.
It does.
I'm just saying, like Tupac showing up with a samurai sword. What we doing, nigga? Like, yo, this is Pac. And who did they get to play the voice? I'm sure they AI cloned the voice.
They probably use AI.
All right. Let's see here. But shouts out to Ariel. Also, we had an unknown number call in too. Just recently. If you're listening,
the CIA.
If you want to call back in with your unknown number, you can call back in.
We'll wait for the unknown number to call back. Can we call back the unknown number?
No, Sam.
I'm trolling.
I know, Sam. But yeah, we ain't gonna be able to call back. Yeah, that's all. Like, it's just something weird. I don't know what goes on. I don't know what the direction of Death Row Records is. You know, but
necromancy of Pac.
And even with that. The Hollywood space don't know what to do with Tupac's energy because it's hard to try to make something work that was genuinely unpredictable. Like
it can work. It's
you know,
just that,
I'm based on the system they have.
Niggas will have to get along, you know.
Yeah, because they
like that. Dillinger is a great producer.
He is.
You arguing with your own cousin when you could be making money with him, and they probably outsourcing things to a white company, white people.
Oh, you know it is.
But then it's
black in the front, white in the back.
Right, and then try to pretend I told you that fake pro-black people shit people be doing in the rap community in Hollywood.
Yeah, it'd be Israel in the back, Chicago, Atlanta in the front. That's how it is. I mean, that's how it is. Can you do a Patreon on why? They keep doing weird shit with Pac. There could be something,
Yeah, definitely. We already had, videos in the past about the necromancy thing they do with Pac. But
Pac-romancy.
We'll do it again.
Yeah, using Pac as a selling point for a game that has nothing to do with, he's not even the main character. Oh, the unknown number. All right, then. Here we are. All right, caller, you're now live. We can hear you, and good for calling back. What's up with you?
Hey.
Hello?
You're breaking up. You sound distant. We can't hear you right now.
Yeah, can you fix your mic real quick?
Yeah.
We'll give you some time.
Oh, wow.
She's gonna call back probably.
We'll make sure Ice didn't get her. All right. But yeah, be sure to call back in, and we keep the lines open for you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, because when I
Jazz
saw
is a lunatic, but so is Snoop and the rest of them.
but when I saw Snoop Dogg and he had the 19 Crimes America Most Wanted wine, I was like, you were getting on Suge Knight about these albums.
Well, the wine back in the day that Snoop had with the crime thing, I thought it was suitable.
He did a new
brand.
one.
Yeah, I know. The new one is the one that's like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, caller, you're back here with us again. Let's see if we can hear you this time.
Hey.
Oh, hey, what's up? What's up? What is up?
So what's your thoughts? Yeah, we can hear you. What's your thoughts on these topics?
Okay, I wanted to touch base on the light skin, dark skin thing first of all. This morning. I don't know. I think men do it, and I think women do it. Sometimes people, when they want to procreate, they'll use light skin, good hair to make kids because they don't even want dark skinned kids.
True. I mean, colorism and futurism. It's been here. It's actually a foundational building block of America. To be honest with you, and I've seen people like I accepted the dark skinned kid if they got like light feathery hair or if they got some sort of attribute that they can make exotic or whatever the case is, and then I've seen it on the flip. I've seen kids very bright skinned with very coily hair, and I've seen people get tight about that. So you're not wrong about that. I mean, the colorism is a building block of America.
Yeah, so I wanted to touch base on that since that was the current thing. And also, I missed the show about Jay-Z in 96. So can I just go back a little bit?
Sure. You can do the 96 Jay-Z conversation.
Okay, I just think Jay-Z was not the man in 1996. I don't care what nobody talking about. I don't care. He was not. Because it was just like too much going on in 96. You was just out to dance and have fun. That, hey, Macarena, that was kicking everybody in the head. Okay, that Macarena dance. Remember Macarena? Okay. That was, and Tupac was just like everywhere. I mean, I don't care where you went. Tupac was all eyes on me. I mean, that was like the joint. Then the Don Illuminati, the 7-Day Theory, he had that. Then, like, for his singles, I mean, he was just like everywhere. We hit him up. How do you want it? California Love. I ain't mad at you. And then 2 of America's Most Wanted. Oh, Hail Mary. Man, get out of here. He was steamrolling. He was steamrolling.
I already know you two through.
Like Tupac was like everything at one time, and he was the complete assassin. He was in the water, Navy SEAL. He was in the air, dropping bombs. He was in the street, steamrolling. I mean, I don't care where you were. He even had Sandman with the broom. I mean, come on.
That's crazy, and I know you two through when you said, "Man, come on," because I think Tupac, I think he was the first. He was for the first time. He was the first dead rapper or artist of that stature to chart because the Illuminati album was supposed to be a mixtape, and then they was like, we need to press this up and make an official studio album release. And Hail Mary, which creeped a lot of babies out, a lot of children out at the time, because it was like, I thought he was dead, right? It creeped a lot of children out because I remember being a little kid on the Boys and Girls Club bus, and I liked the song, but I did a lot of kids were asking, "Can you turn the song off?" But because he was supposed to be dead, and this creepy song come on, so it added more to his mythology.
Snoop Dogg,
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. He knew a lot of people had done him wrong, and he was up there walking around in white, up there with Billie Holiday and them already in heaven. I'm like, come on, ooh.
Snoop Dogg, he gotta pace himself. Like, even with the crime wine, he had one of himself years ago.
Yeah,
he could have had Tupac on the second bottle by himself, then eventually with both of them. He's not pacing. He's just throwing shit out all at once. Like, it's like, why are you rushing for it? You're not savoring it. You're not breaking it up. You're not doing sequences. It's like, this is the type of
money. could be the money. Sometimes people get in a panic mode and they rush and they want money and they want to try to hit something while it's hot. So they just try to like just push everything out there and then, let people come get it. It's like feeding hogs. Sometimes you just go and pour a lot of stuff in there. Whatever hog is hungry, go eat it, So, hey, let's dump it all out there and see where it falls, Sometimes people do that. And then that's a one-type marketing. It ain't like we got to market this and we go back and do this and go back and do that. Just throw it out there,
Yeah, no, I agree with that. He is throwing everything out at once on like whatever pig will come up and eat it.
Why are they always acting like though? Why do they think like you need Snoop to sell Tupac?
Well, because look, check this out. Like I think when it comes down to globally doing things, they have like everything. Well, I think they look at the music industry. Let's say we got one big cake right here, right? And we cut it in slices, and then we got this person right here gonna serve the cake. You know what I'm saying? So I think they look at Snoop pretty much as the voice of the West. I mean, Nipsey's not here anymore, so then they got Snoop. So he's the yes man. Everybody's gonna follow Snoop, whatever he say. They always looking for the person with the cape. So hey, here we go.
That is true. That is true. I mean, Snoop is like he's like a recognizable Crippin' Mickey Mouse from the West, So a lot of people know him. I just, we do see that. I think Death Row Records, because people thought they was going to be focusing on like newer energy. I didn't really believe that, but I was open to seeing what they were going to do. But once I kind of see like a lot of this leaning on Tupac's energy, I said, I don't know.
Don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's kind of what they look at. Like, there's a lot of dead people, and I'm not talking down on Pac or anything, but he is dead. But the thing about it is, sometimes they have these like spaces where I don't care if this person is dead. They always sell. You put them on a T-shirt, put them on this, put them on that. Everybody's going to always come. It's sort of kind of like the Michael Jackson thing, When he was here, they was dogging him out. Now, everywhere you look, they want to just push him over here, put him over there, put him over there. And certain people now, it's their vested interest to do so. So, hey, there you go.
You are right about that.
I just think they hated him. When he was here, they hated him. They wanted him gone.
No, that is true. I do people think to understand. It's the same thing with. That's what I was bringing up. I think 2 streams ago, or maybe yesterday's stream. But I said no. When Michael was here, he was pretty much a pariah, just like Tupac was. Tupac. In fact, we had a brother by the name of G-Ville. He was from New York, and he said he remembered when Tupac got killed. He said there was a lot of New York niggas that was celebrating. He said it's just that's what the energy was. It's of course, G-Ville, he's older now, but he says, look, everybody was 19 and 18. There was a bi-coastal war going on, so they was like man down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're not wrong about that. But I do think it's interesting the default of running back to that. The video games, like I said, it started to look like Soul Plane. People were open because it was like, oh well, Snoop. But as I said before. Just because you see a rapper pop up in a position, don't really mean anything. It might even mean opposite because people got like that with Jay-Z and Def Jam.
But you see what he did to DMX though, right? DMX thought, he was what he said. Oh, the inmates got the power now. That's what he thought, And then he came in and thought, oh wow, okay, you're gonna help me get this rolled out, that rolled out. He said he even did videos and everything for stuff, and it never got released. Jay-Z kind of dogged him out. Even though I think they said he helped him with some kind of money thing he had going. I don't know what that was about because it wasn't there. I don't know, but that's kind of what I heard. And I don't like to spread false information, but that's what I heard. That was like the word on the street. He helped him with some kind of financial thing. DMX thought everything was copacetic, got his music lined up, got it, on a go, even did videos, and it never came to fruition.
Yeah, so you said the one thing you said that is interesting that I've heard from people that actually was living through the era. They all pretty much say the same thing with Jay-Z. I think it's a lot of new people kind of acting different, but
I think in 96 or 7
there was too many people. Yeah, there was some people.
They lying. They not acting different. They lying.
Thank you, because I thought so. It was a lot of people running around. You had a lot of big acts running around in 96.
Do y'all think he was hanging out with Harvey Weinstein in 97?
96 was kicking ass. I don't care what nobody said. That was the kick ass year. Everybody was there. Tupac was there. Bone Thugs and Harmony was on the crossroads. LL Cool J doing it well. Nas and Lauryn Hill and I Rule the World. Boobies. I mean, that's when the score came out. Ready or not. No, Killing Me Softly. They even did a little rendition of what was Bob Marley's song "No Woman, No Cry."
Yes.
Then they had Fuji La and Busta Rhymes. Woo ha, woo ha. Get out of here. I mean, Outkast was like they dropped the Elevator thing. Ghostface Killer was out. Daytona 500, Mobb Deep, Hell on Earth, West Side Connection, Bow Down. Man, get out of here. Nobody wants to think about Jay-Z.
All right, Carla, we appreciate you so much. Thank you.
For real. I mean, this was like, where did they get this from? How did they come up with this? I mean, honestly, I think Jay-Z, I think when I started listening to him, it was that one, Get That Dead Off Your Shoulder. I don't even know where that came from.
That was a Black album.
Wait, you didn't go listen to him to the Black album?
She said she didn't listen to him to the Black album. That was 2005.
Yeah, it was just so much other stuff going on. I mean, everybody was on fire at that time. And then they had to go through the mourning process of Tupac and Biggie, and then Every Breath I Take. That song was out. Every move I make. What was that? I be watching you. Missing you. That's what it was.
Missing You. That came out in '97. Yeah, man. But I don't know. We don't know.
He got some good stuff out there, but no. And then right before that Jay-Z thing, man, if you was not listening to It's Dark and Hell is Hot, what was you doing? DMX came with that. Oh man, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Y'all remember that album?
Yeah.
Great album.
Yeah.
So that was, what was that, 90, 98, 99? What year was that? I don't know.
It was 98, 99. It's somewhere up in there.
Yeah. So that right there, Jay-Z wasn't even thought about then. DMX was ruling the game.
Yeah, they were part of the Cash Murder Clique, and the two hottest stars was Ja Rule and X. Ja and X.
Well, exactly, because DMX kind of came back and got his revenge out after 96 with that It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Cat, the rat, the snake, the dog. How you gonna see him if you're living in the fog?
Yeah.
So this is like historical right here. So I mean, people need to keep the record straight. Don't go back and try to ad lib and edit and all this kind of. It's not. It's okay to play the game real hard, but play fair. Come on now.
All right, there you have it. We appreciate you so much. Thank you, Carla, for making it back in, too, by the way. Shouts out to her. But, yeah, no, she's on point. There was a lot of stars running around, and she said they lying. I actually agree. Sandy and I, we both agree. We weren't older back then, but I'll tell you what.
We weren't older back then?
Yeah, 96, and you eating on the mic. Before you even get started, said the cookie, the food. But, no, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I think people just online acting brand new, and it's a lot of people that, a lot of fans, they're protective of their rappers, even if they want to be delusional about it. It's like, come on, let's not do that.
I thought you was like 20 back in 96.
Say, Sin, that's what she's into? You tell me. You all right? You all right? All right.
Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
All right. So, but anyway, look, y'all, I don't know what it is, man, but we had New Yorkers calling in and said, "No, that's not true." There was some New York people that was calling. We had a brother call in, and he said he was around at night. So he said
they can't have it
Jay-Z,
both ways.
He said Jay-Z was not a factor.
If Jay-Z was the man in 96, that means he knew Harvey Weinstein in 96. Which one is it, niggas? Yeah. Jordan, you're going to have to tell us. You're going to have to call it eventually, Jordan, and tell us which one is it.
He just got in the industry. Y'all making shit up. Y'all on OVO's payroll.
Everybody
we on TDE, payroll, OVO, PG Lane.
First of all, I wouldn't be over there with none of them because it seems like a lot of people getting blackmailed.
Yeah. Industry niggas, they always
I
get blackmailed.
don't got tired to deal with mafias and all that. I have no interest.
All
you
right.
see how stressful they were, just even on the internet, even low rank gangsters.
Oh yeah.
Telling people how to talk about music and shit. I'm sorry, but you mafia people are annoying.
It actually happened the first time when we got on Clubhouse. and they were trying to shush niggas up.
I'm like, don't y'all got drugs to sell or something to do?
Don't y'all got some place to die?
You know, like why are you harassing people?
Y'all chill. Don't talk about that.
Why are you harassing people on the internet?
All right. So, also, by the way, side note, as you guys saw with House Speaker Mike Johnson, they are going to be looking to cut Social Security. Social Security is on track to become insolvent by the end of 2032. Now, remember, they told millennials that, millennials, we would be the first generation to not receive Social Security. And they've been saying this to millennials for a long time. So as you guys can see, they're calling them entitlements. And remember, Pluto is in Aquarius. So a lot of the hidden power will be running into the air sign space of Aquarius. So things will be revealed. And then there are going to be people, parts in government like Sin talks about and Be More does as well. Again, they're going to be live on Friday, 6 p.m. But you guys got to keep in mind, there is going to be exposure with power structures within government. But then there's going to be people like the Sith did in Star Wars. They're going to reveal themselves. No, this is the new power.
I will say this,
right? But you're going to have grand rebellions too.
As a millennial, I'm not putting my nothing in the basket of Medicaid or Medicare and all of that. But I would still fight for it for y'all.
Yeah, look, yeah. So, matter of fact, here's the clip here. Let's see. House Speaker Mike Grinder Johnson. Let's see.
We've been doing all that.
All right, let's play this clip here. You're doing all that. Let's go ahead and y'all want to hear him talk about getting rid of Social Security? Let's go.
We've been doing all that. And then we're going to lead up to what we have to do and address the largest spending items. The reason we're in trouble is because over 74% of federal spending is on autopilot, mandatory spending. That's your entitlement programs like Medicare, Medicaid, and then things like Social Security. They have to be adjusted and fixed. We have a plan to do that next year, and it's critical because we're at $40 trillion plus.
Now, you heard what he said. He said auto spending. Folks, legally, they're not supposed to touch that pool.
I got to say this real quick.
So, just to say, they're using these phrasings like this to try to get into that space.
Entitlement is a lie. I'm going to say this, though.
Entitlement spending. What we got to do here is get into entitlement spending. And it's just on autopilot.
Years ago, we already said.
I'm on Grindr.
Years ago, we said they were going to do this. And people, before Prince and I even existed, said in the future
they were going to do these things.
They were going to do these things.
And in fact,
they are attacking people who have worked hard. These are not welfare programs like the way entitlement programs like they're trying to call it. These are things that people put in their life. Their entire life working hard, 9 to 5. Let me just speak. I'm trying to have a good morning, but I'm going to still just speak honestly here and personal here. I think that Mike Johnson and the rest of the people who are doing that are disgusting pieces of shit. A lot of them are protecting pedos, and they're the bottom of humanity. They're entitled. Some of them are fruity in the closet, too scared to come out as fucking gay. These people are, I just can't, the only thing I could describe it without getting in trouble is just pieces of shit. And the fact that they have the audacity to go after hardworking people and then try to call them lazy. We're talking about the people who every day they go to work, and I'm just talking about even just people in my own family too. I had people who worked in my family all the way till their 60s and 70s, and don't get me wrong, it's not like they didn't have a good life. We went on vacations as a family and all that, but they all worked their asses off. My grandfather worked 3 jobs so he could buy a home for the family. My grandmother used to work as a janitor and did other type of work as well to maintain the family. And then, even on my dad's side of the family, working hard and having their home and all that. Everything they worked for, even despite racism and all the other shit that was going on, they didn't steal or take from somebody else in order to get what they got in life, whether we're talking about the land that they own or the homes that they own or whatever. They worked very hard for it without harming another human being. And a lot of my people in my family are very giving people. They gave a lot, not only to the family, but friends of the family and strangers who became friends of the family. These are the type of pompous asses, because remember, Mike Johnson was caught having a DUI. He's probably a pillhead, and he has the audacity to come out here and try to tell people what they're worth. And this is the type of thing where we're talking about the collective. Y'all gotta stop allowing these slow ass stupid motherfuckers order y'all and tell y'all what to do like there's some type of moral or ethical authority in your life. They're not. These are criminals who work their way in important parts of government trying to act holier than thou, and they're pieces of shits.
All right, and you're not wrong, and the crazy part about it is, look, I got family that they've been working their ass off, even with their health being sick, and family members, mothers, and even fathers that, and then you all, the general public. Here's the thing about it, and this is what we talk about, social engineering, folks. 2025 was not a Democrat plantation agenda. People just had sense. They said, look, I remember I told y'all, I think Ariel Smoke, he was in there when I was in the room and I was trying to talk to some brothers, and I understand that they were hurting. And I said, that is true. Everybody has been, some of the stuff that Kamala Harris was making huge mistakes on, not addressing directly. But I was being very frank and honest with them. And I was saying, as men, just even with strategy, you actually want more time to be able to get things in order for your family. You want to be able to accumulate as much money, invest in things as much as possible, maybe look into buying land. I told them, as at the time,
Kamala on purpose.
I said, you're not going to be able to do that when the gangsters come into office. And that's just what it is. It's not that they're any more unique than the robber barons we've seen before. It's just that now you're going to be having to deal in an age where someone clearly says they want to be a king. And then you have individuals that said, we will serve the king. Remember now, some of these people that are now running with the Orange Man, these were some of the same people that said Trump should have been arrested for the insurrectionism and the seditions and treason and things of that nature. Now they're supporting him. So this was
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, this was in 2025. We covered this. This was being talked about. And honestly, I've always told y'all how I feel. I feel they're all in on it. I think the convenient
Hakeem Jeffries in on it too.
The convenient sacrificial lamb, of course, is the black population, because they both agree on these themes, right? For black people, the only reason why you're even seeing some of these other groups trying to make something move, racism. Remember how they voted. Racism wasn't the final line for them. What it was is the economics is why a lot of other people are complaining. They're not complaining about the racism.
Yeah, political white podcasters have been able to make a lot of money off of this. And Kamala Harris, she's no saint herself, but the whole point is the Democrats sabotage her because there's a lot of Democrats who actually agree with Mike Johnson. And yes, as Prince talked about before, the universal basic income is supposed to be put at play. That's something that Elon agrees with. Some Democrats agrees with as well. They're moving on from the old way of Social Security. That's done and away with. But they're using it by calling everyday American citizens entitled and demonizing everyday American citizens. But so, yeah, for those who don't get caught up in the whole Democrat Republican thing, it was all a heist to begin with. It's a heist to begin with.
Yeah, it really was. And I have been wanting to cover more of this just because I think it's very important for our listeners. But then, at the end of the day, we have also, there's some other things that, I have been wanting to talk more about because everything is moving so fast, though. That's another thing about it. But you guys are smart. Y'all know what's up. And so I'll say this one more time. you're hearing a lot of other people, particularly a lot of white liberals and white progressives, complaining and crying right now, and the white Republicans and conservatives that voted for this mess. They're crying not because they saw Jim Crow 3.0 coming back. No, it's because their money has been affected now. Remember, there's a lot of people that was supposed to be making money right now while black people were going to go through even more hell.
The progressive podcasters have come up in money, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jimmy Dore and
he just
other people. They've been making money off of this new wave.
Trump has been good for them. Yeah. As far as business goes, it's kind of like when we talked about with another Leo Rising. When Drake's outside in hip hop podcasters, a lot of the niggas can say what they want to say. He's good for their bank account. So I just wanted to play that clip of House Speaker Mike Johnson, who's called on a phone call stating what we already talked about in 2023, 24. We talked about it in 2026. Senator and I actually said, we said if Trump does get back in office, get ready for terraforming of the United States government.
Now, I know some people be like, well, thought crimes, just adapt, who cares? Look, Prince and I are going to be fine no matter what. But it still is important to tell the truth about dark psychology. Mm-hmm. You have pimps and criminals. Mm-hmm. We're just talking about morality and ethics for a moment before we go to adaptation. We have crooks, criminals, some even pedos, telling you that people who worked very hard for their life and been dedicated to their families and has helped the growth of the United States are entitled people. That's the thing that is not ethical. They're not going to tell you the truth. Like Mike Johnson, ugly ass, is not going to be like, look, bro, this is a heist. We're getting the money. We want to terraform the United States. We're going on hyper crony capitalism. We're going into also with the technocrats. We want to also be able to monitor people. We're going to also implement certain things that China is doing as well with their citizens. That's just the truth. That's where you just come up and be like, yo, that's it. This is what it is. It has nothing to do with American citizens being entitled or, social security is an entitlement and all this other stuff. That's the real reason. But of course, ugly sifs have to come out here and the lie has to be, because, social security and entitlement and all this other stuff. Like, stop it.
You know what's funny about those statements? Those are the speaking points of slaves. And it's a rule when you're dealing with abusers and people that abuse power. There'll always be a class that will tell you where you're fucking up for not making an adjustment to tolerate the abuse. So even the statement, just adapt. No, they improve. They do what we say. Why do I need to adjust for anything? It's the same thing if you're around toxic people. We're not making no safe space for you to be toxic. You're not invited.
Well, I think some people is a split point. Some people are saying it for the exact same reasons you said, Prince. And some people are saying if your team don't move and you tell them this is what it is and if they don't move their ass, then
no, love, you right.
Have to look for a better team.
You and I, we agree 100% on that. Look, let me tell y'all something. The reason why it's very important, you guys can get over again Friday. Be More Insane will be breaking down some transits and things of this nature.
Muzo, we got you too. We're going to do Muzo chart real quick. He said he thinks he's bad luck. No, you're not. We're going to do your chart and then we're going to move on to
could be a mind thing.
Other topics.
And it could just, you're not in a good transit player, but but don't say that about yourself. But I will say this, and I'm just being very honest with you all. Sin and I, if you go back before he got in, we did say, hey, man, they let Trump back in there. Dems may be locked out until 2030 something, because they're still like, well, we're going to adjust to him, but we're going to kind of be challenging, but we're going to keep being hopeful for 2028. And Sin and I, we said, no, it's even right now with the 250-year cycle of the United States. B-More is going to be breaking some more of this down, but this is where you're getting people fighting kings. Trump says, I want to be a king. And you know the reason why the country's so damn racist? Bro, who can come in and tear up the White House? And people are like, well, I don't know why he doing that. And they was like, well, we're going to get him out of here. But he building a cage in front of the White House. Man, I don't know. We're going to get him out of here.
So the corporate Democrats, the corporate Democrats are slick and they follow order too. Remember, The presidency at first was promised to Hillary Clinton. She got mad because they switched up and they said, no, we're going to go with Obama, who was always groomed for this position as well. But they let's speed up the timeline. We're going to go with Obama. The Democrats eventually will get back in power. And by then, remember, every time someone comes back into power, they don't erase nothing else.
No.
Obama came in. He didn't say it's time to get rid of the Patriot Act 1 and 2. No.
He signed off on it.
You're going to have Democrats come in after enough people die. We're going to have an Elysium. And you're going to have all the preachy, nice talk that's going to be put on the bow and ribbon after the Sith do what they need to do.
Wasn't there a great massacre with the Redfordations in
HBO series, yeah.
Yeah, The Watchmen.
The Watchmen, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, so
they'll get back when it's their time to get back in.
Yeah, absolutely. So
after enough people die.
Let me see what the politics girl got to say about this. Let's see this real quick.
Well, Mike Jones just said the quiet part out loud, that your health care and the money you paid into Social Security are entitlements that Republicans plan to take care of next year. And you don't have to take my word for it because you can just listen to Mike.
Then we're going to lead up to what we have to do and address. The largest spending items, the reason we're in trouble is because over 74% of federal spending is on autopilot, mandatory spending. That's your entitlement programs like Medicare, Medicaid, and then things like Social Security. They have to be adjusted and fixed. We have a plan to do that next year.
The Republican Congress members have a plan to take care of your Social Security, something that American workers paid into for their entire lives. And they have a plan to take care of your Medicare and Medicaid, the thing that keeps everyone from our elders to our children to our veterans alive. The reason we're in trouble is not because the American government prioritized its people over its bottom line. It's because Mike and his party are allowing this administration to spend money hand over fist on everything from vanity projects to White House renovations to the destruction of already paid for green energy projects like wind farms, only to put $700 million towards propping up the dying coal industry to please the fossil fuel friends. And, of course, an unnecessary war that is costing us $1 billion a.
All right, it's politics girl Ariel. You can check her out. I follow her. I agree a lot of times, maybe 45 to 50% of her times. I would actually go for Tabitha Speaks more because she's also a black woman. She's a sister, so she's kind of just speaking more directly to what's going on with black people. But as you guys can see, so she's just touching on what's been going on. With a lot of these
policies.
Yeah, and also even
she has a point. She's still cooking.
Yeah, and just to say this real quick, Trump said he was going to terraform the United States government when he came in, and he's doing it. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Usually when it's a little bit of an easy wave where the Dems can make some money, like they were all outside getting them that funding for Black Lives Matter. Yeah, because that's really easy shit. I can't breathe. He can't breathe.
Can't breathe.
Yeah, that shit wasn't nothing. Like when they're supposed to come outside, hey man, you ain't seen none of them yet.
Well, it's important to look. My whole thing is like what Prince stated. I'm not going to fail no matter what. I don't give a fuck what anybody obstacles somebody put in front of us, whether it's hating ass industry niggas, two-faced people. Who cares? I conquer it all. But I'm just saying this just to defend my family and the working class people who've worked their asses off. Just remember this moment in history that if they do complete their plan, it's not the fault of the working class people. There are a lot of people who work their asses off and who put into the system. And remember, with Jupiter being in Gemini, there's a possibility that the election also was stolen. B-More broke this down as well in her PDF that she had, even when she was also talking about certain things with crypto as well. Y'all go check out that PDF on her Patreon, The Dummy's Cauldron. But again, it's a heist.
Yes, it is.
Some of the Democrats are in on it.
Yeah.
And it's the challenge for the American people is going to be how much can you stand together to defend and protect yourself? Do you want to be eating fake meat, lab meat, with glue in it that's not good for your arteries and your heart?
Immune system.
Do you want to be put on certain systems that is ran and led by Bill Gates? Do you want farmers to be outpriced because, John Boyd, shout out to him, a great American, a black farmer who talked about Bill Gates buying up a lot of the farmland and real estate out here? I mean, the decision at the end of the day, are you going to defend people that y'all know who did things the ethical way? Or are you going to throw those people under the bus because you think you may get a golden ticket?
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Yeah, and also I just think there's so many things that are going on right now. A guy that you guys should definitely follow is Representative Justin Jones. I've been paying attention to him from time to time. He does a lot of great work, but listen to what he says here recently about the AI data centers and what happened with his class.
Until the fall, I was a professor here at the university. I was teaching a course actually on environmental racism called Climate, Colonialism, and Race. And when I presented my syllabus to the administration, the FISC president asked me, will this syllabus conflict with their plan to build an AI data center? Would a course on environmental justice conflict with their plan to build an AI data center? From the first week of class, I started teaching my students about the dangers of AI, and my class was canceled within a week. And so that shows you any of the premeditation behind this and the attempt to try and meet with the administration has been met with repeated non-response and even silencing of voices of dissent, including our current students. If you go on the Instagram page, students wanted to post their comments opposing the AI data center. They turned the comments off and deleted comments opposing it on their social media. Oh, this project should not have been announced without a town hall and public meeting to hear what are the concerns of the community, because it's not just a FISC project, but it's the Andrew Jackson Public Housing, it's MLK, it's Jefferson Street. All of us will be impacted by this. Our utility rates are going to be increased. The pollution is going to impact all of us. And so it should be a community project.
So what Justin Jones says here is that the class that he was teaching dealing with, of course, environmental colonialism and, of course, the environmental racism and the impacts of the pollution from the data centers and things of that nature, they did ask him, what you're teaching, will it conflict with the interests of us seeking to build the data centers? He says more than likely, and then his class was canceled within the week. Now, what he's saying is that the students that were opposing the building of these data centers in his backyard in Nashville, when they went online to kind of protest and put these comments up, that they turned the comment section off. But he also said it's going to be affecting the housing centers that are around that area. So what is very interesting is I think the key moment, the key thing to take out of this is what we've been talking about with Pluto and Aquarius on the dark side of it. The technocrats are revealing themselves like we are the SIF that we're going to be running this. And they were usually, when they're going to be building these large establishments in these people's backyards, they're supposed to have town hall meetings. This time around, they forego the town hall meeting and already started. They're going to be proceeding to build. And they're targeting, of course, the black areas because of the viability of the land, the assessment of the land, and the appraisal value of the land, too.
And remember, they're doing white areas, too. Everybody getting taxed with this. But I will say this before I'll finish up what I gotta say, and we'll see if Prince has any last words. Your celebrities are not going to help you. They only move when the people move. If you don't get no victory in this, don't think that a bunch of celebrities are going to put their stuff on the line for you. No. A lot of them are already working with Jeff Bezos, with Elon Musk, with the technocrats, with Mark Zuckerberg. Don't matter if it's a woke artist or not. So don't live in fantasy land just because you like somebody's music or movies. Celebrities move when the people move. The reason why Martin and them was able to get celebrities to move, because they did it. It wasn't celebrities did first and then they did it. Yeah. So you're going to have to put in the work. Live Nation, celebrities, too scared to talk about Live Nation. Yeah. Okay? 33 states were the ones who stood up for themselves and got Live Nation in trouble, and still trying to break up Live Nation from Ticketmaster with the Attorney General of New York. So you yourself got to be a coward. Don't live in no fucking fantasy land thinking a fucking celebrity is going to fucking save your ass. Have some fucking dignity. If you really care about these issues, then you go out there and you defend yourself. But don't be in no fantasy, because it never works that way and never have. It's always been the people of Saturn, the people at the bottom, the working class. It's always been those types that change society for the better for people, not celebrities.
Also infamous. If the data centers, we already know there's going to be biases even in their job hiring process. The same thing with call centers. Sometimes when they build call centers that are not temporary, usually they make sure they go out of their way not to hire people from the community.
Pluto and Aquarius means there's groups of people can be exterminated too.
Yeah.
So
also,
that's the negative of it. Just to say this real quick, even with them having people's DNAs, just for people who don't know, Pluto and Aquarius has a lot of great things with the everyday person coming together, collectivizing and fighting back, and having a chance to get rid of some of the people that represents this whole king royalty type of energy. At the same time, though,
it can be genocide.
Pluto and Aquarius can also mean certain groups can be selected to get deleted. So people who think it's just easy to be a sellout, it's not that fucking simple.
No, you're just gonna go quicker. Also, on some friendlier, funnier, happier news, y'all seen that hook shot, egg shot that hit Wemby right in the back? Look, turn the music down. Hold on. Yeah, hold on, y'all.
Yeah,
man, you seen this here? Man, somebody got an arm. Look, bam, that's the one that went in and clapped him right on top of his head.
So what did they throw at him?
Eggs.
Man, they be doing too much.
This New York.
They doing way
It's
too
New
much.
York. Y'all saw that? Look at the second shot. Look.
I'm
Pow!
gonna be honest. I'm the type of mindset that's assault to me. Don't throw nothing at me.
Look at Wemby, bro. Like, this is a hot game, man. This is a hot series.
I don't like when fans throw shit at players, especially when they're black. It comes off as weird.
Well, you know, I mean,
like it's
in
like
Europe
when,
they be throwing bananas. In Spain they be throwing bananas
like
on the
when-
field with
and-
the black
and
soccer
Westbrook,
players.
when they was throwing popcorn on top of his head. I don't like that shit. Don't throw no fucking egg, because if his big ass went and stomped on you, then you be crying for the police
You saw
and then
he,
trying to make him lose brand deals.
Y'all saw that? Look, and y'all saw he pushed the other person. They was trying to tell him to calm down. He got irritated. Man. Woo. Hey, that tells you, man, it is a hot series. That means New York, if they win, because I don't believe in the NBA like that, because y'all might be 3-1 right now, and they do something to piss everybody off. So I'll see where it goes. Again, you know, that's just something for y'all to check out. But also, 6 p.m. Friday, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, Sin and Be More will be live. Esoteric Tier. Y'all can get over to the post. I did put the link into the chat. Y'all make sure y'all click on it. Get your seats right now. And then you guys will get a chance to have fun tomorrow. Also, it said, man arrested for stealing $229 million from the San Antonio Spurs. Damn. That's a lot of money. It ain't been a good couple of days for the Spurs. All right?
Oh, yeah. One last thing, too. You know, gladiators on the court being physical with each other is one thing. And, of course, that will be handled by the refs in the NBA.
Oh, they making fun of De'Aaron Fall. I'm tripping. Go ahead, y'all.
But I never co-sign fans or people putting their hands or throwing things at NBA players or football players, whatever, because if their ass gets slapped, they're going to be crying about lawsuits and then trying to make that athlete lose their brand deals.
I get you. Like, I just
so that's my thing with it. 38, like, you know, don't do something that you can't take, because if he went and smashed a bunch of eggs in that dude's face, he would be crying.
Yeah, you're right. I just think fans have, from what I've seen just growing up, just fans in general, they've always been disrespectful, especially with like hot tested series. I've seen it with baseball,
and that's why it should stop.
You know, that's how we led up to the Malice in the Palace.
And then also, what if an athlete get injured or hurt? So, we have also Billion here.
Yeah, we're just going to run this clip real quick. You guys should check it out for those individuals that are within the centrally located area of Leimert Park. I'm going to let this roll for y'all.
Hey, what's good, family? Just coming to let you know, this year, once again, we're going to have a 3-day Juneteenth right here in the village, African Town, Leimert Park, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday, we're going to have a Father's Day Juneteenth, so make sure you come out and spend with the vendors, come out and enjoy the family, come out and see what you're not going to see nowhere else in the city.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to wrap it up here again tomorrow, Friday. Shouts out to Billion and shouts out to Brandy Kane, BK, by the way. Again, tomorrow, Friday, 6 p.m. Esoteric Show. Be More and Sin and Be More. They about to get down, do their thing. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of you all's day. We are up out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Stack chips, smoke a blunt. Thug, 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 thug. CRIMEZ. CRIMEZ. CRIMEZ.
And I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow.
Oh my God, what's this?
And I sing happy. And I sing happy. And I sing happy. And I sing.
See why you can't be a part of things, James?
Thought crimes. We are all the same. We are all the same. More group
Coming through your airwaves. All right, now I'm here to kick the ballistics. Check out Thought Crimes. Are you following me? Coming through your airways. Coming through your airways. You ain't gonna get me with that one.